Hello, my friends. I made a fascinating. Oh, we've got audio. Excellent. Okay, hang on. Boom. I made a fascinating discovery this morning as I was attempting to clean my glasses with Kleenex because why that works so well, I don't know. I filmed a video yesterday and I said I used a lot of Kleenex. Yeah, I used basically the whole box. There's like nothing left in here. So that's cool. I didn't so Friday's video is gonna be a doozy. You don't know what I'm talking about. I have an autism themed, it's really a me themed, but I'm autistic, so there's autism packaged in there. A YouTube channel, Courtney literally. And we have a YouTube channel for this channel now, for Twitch, which is Courtney literally plays games. So if you want to watch the VODs, you want to watch the clips, you guys are also clipping some amazing stuff, by the way. I don't know if have you gone through and have you looked at some of this is hysterical. And I'm not like I don't find myself particularly funny, but you guys clip it in such a way that I'm like, "Oh my God, did I really say that? Did that really happen? Oh shit." Look at this. We've got Trellin, we've got Larp Lily, Mermaid Tales! Hello, my friends! I cast Farsight and see Courtney listening to the Lotus Pond music and timing the scene change. Yep, I do, actually. I actually literally sit here. I'm not even kidding you. This is for real. You can't make this shit up. I have it playing. I have it playing in the other window so that I can hear it and to make sure that I've got audio because my audio is still an ass. And then as soon as I hear it stop, boom, right? No, it is not chronological. So the first 5 uploads uploaded out of order, which is fantastic. So when I released them, it put them in the order that they were uploaded, which really pissed me off. And if I'd known that, I would have either named them prior or did it differently, but they didn't upload in the correct order, and there's nothing I can do about it now. So, I mean, I could take them all down and re-upload them and try again. But, like, do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that, because those videos are, like, also from not a while ago. I guess they're all still kind of more or less recent. Night mentally. Hey Courtney, I'm an undiagnosed autistic person. First time on here. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for taking the plunge and commenting. I know it's not always the easiest thing to do. I'm thrilled to have you guys all here. Courtney branded Kleenex for autistic meltdowns. So sorry for the coughing. I'm not actually sick. This is caused by acid reflux, which is just fantastic. Oh God, is it gonna happen? It didn't have audio this time. Did it have audio for you? It looked like it had audio. Hydrate, you bastard. Hydrate. You had audio, thank God. Why don't I have... So I updated OBS and it did things. All of it looks different now. I'm like, God, can we not just leave shit the same for 5 minutes? Please, just 5 minutes. I'm hydrating though. I did drop Harley off my car though. And she got dinged a little bit, so that's kind of poo, but I'll have to put some more tape over that because I think water is going to be able to seep in there now. I don't want that. To edit titles to put the date they were filmed on. Oh yeah, totes. Do you want that? Yeah, I can do that. I can absolutely do that. I can do that. So, because I recognize when they were filmed. I won't do it now. If I forget though, you have full permission to harass me and Patreon and be like, hey, or Trellin. Somebody remind me because I'm not always with the brain cells. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I love it. Highlight of my daytime. It makes me so happy. Yeah, Harley's fine. Harley just took a freaking nosedive. It's just a little ding. It'll be fine. And Mystery Fox. It was just online too. Getting assessed for autism in October. Oh, nice. Okay, all right, I'm sending you just the good vibes. So if you watch tomorrow's video, not tomorrow's video, Friday's video, with a grain of salt, always, but it's a doozy because I don't think I don't think like excessive joy is like a common experience either, but I don't know. Because when you think about like why do we go to get assessed so late in life, like there's usually a reason. It's usually because life has been excessively hard and we're like, why has life been so hard? So I don't know, but it's gonna be a good. You gotta make food, go make deaf foods. Um, to all the spoons, I got assessed in February and diagnosed in March. Nice. Your autism assessment. We're gonna come up on all the anniversaries. I love it. It was October last year. Right on. I accidentally reposted my, not on I had no idea, my autism assessment to the new channel on the day, the anniversary of, and I had no idea. So that was pretty ridiculous. Okay. We can keep talking. We can keep talking about all this stuff. I'm just gonna get set up here. You are, of course, welcome to join. I will stick if you have Path of Titans, or you would just hang out and chat with me is totally fine too. This is the Fox Friends server. This is my personal, hangout for me and my friends and for you guys, where it's just very chill. Is it gonna crash? Uh-oh. So they had some things go horribly wrong. So they rolled back a patch, and I don't know what that means for all of us. Hopefully it's fine. Apparently the community servers were having some issues. Really with this? Oh, it's raining. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait till, I know, to Courtney, we need... Oh, a YouTube command. You don't have one? Did I not do one? Did I not do... Did I not... Really? Are you kidding? You're messing with me, right? I did do one. Did I not do one? I don't think I did one, did I? Oh, it's because I made it YouTube. There it is. Okay, I'll do... How should I do this? Because now we have 2 channels. Also, look at this. Look at this dance. Look at this. I have really hated all of the TLCs thus far. I have so many feelings. You have no idea. It's horrible. I have, YouTube. Oh my god. YouTube. Okay, that was pretty funny though. But look at this thing. Look at this. This is my favorite one they've done yet. I think this thing looks so good and so cute. I haven't seen what it looks like as a baby, and I'm kind of like, should we regrow one and make a new one? I've always wanted to do, like, Brutus and Nero. I need to find somebody to be my... If I'm Brutus or if I'm Nero. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. From Rescuers Down... Or not Down Under, but the first one. Where is he? There he is. So, obviously, the update happened yesterday, and I did kind of poke around a little bit, but it's so dark and gloomy. I wish it was, like, daylight in the game right now. It's okay. It looks so good so far. I have a feeling they have a different animation team than they've had previously. I don't know if it's 1 person, if it's 10 people. I don't know what the scoop is. But the animation style is very different than it was. And we first noticed it with the Achillibator, which is... I first noticed it with this one. And I'm not, like... It's just there's things. I have thoughts. I never did anything with animation, right? Like, I'm a classically, like, paper-trained animator. Like, I went to school for this. This is what I wanted to do, and then I decided that it wasn't what I wanted to do, because I'm crazy. But I actually really miss, and I kind of wish that I could give it a go and give it a try. But this, like, that's cute. It's a little bit extra. I feel like there's too much. If you look at animals in the wild, I think why, because Mystery Fox, I think you said this. I don't know if you're still here listening. But you said that the animations are a bit too over the top, and they are. It feels like acting. It feels like they're acting. If you, like, look at my dog, or you go out and you look at crocodiles in the wild, it's just, like, it's cute. It's so cute, but there's just too much going on. I do like that, though. And the sounds are all, like... Right? Like, that's cute. I like that one. I like the little jaw jitter. And we've got more emotes also, by the way. So that happened. We have... Did I just catch... Did I just catch a yawn from a digital crocodile? What does that say about me as a person? I don't know. That's a concern. This one's my favorite, though. I would like to personally thank whoever is responsible for that. Over the top animation and everything. I don't even care. Look at how cute this is. Look at that. What do you even say to that? Look at that little butt wiggle. That is so damn cute. That is so good. And then we also have the little looky-loo, which I like. I think that's nice. I think it's nice. Okay, so I think, what else have we got here? We've got the hefty chonk, who definitely has a bit of a different face going. It's very square. And this one is as narrow, I think, as you can get. So that's... These are, like, wild looking. Like, look at that face dead on. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. I want to see what... Oh, that's swim stamina now. Okay. So armor, attack damage, and swim stamina. I don't really know who would be the... Like, I like the tail on this one, though. Like, the little... How it looks, like, extra foofy back here. I just think the silhouette of this looks really cool. Am I gonna seriously yawn? Every time it yawns. I think attack damage is the one that I have. The other one that I have. I don't necessarily think swim stamina is necessary. If you've ever played this thing, like playing this thing now, I don't necessarily... I just think you would pick this if you like what it looks like. Like, if you like what that looks like, I think you would go for that one. I think armor might be a good option. But then I don't really love... I like that narrow face. Now, is Nero spent? I think I want to make Nero. To the right of the shark? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Your Draco looks naked. Oh, no. I feel really bad about that. It's rough. Like, I wonder what mine looks like right now. It might just be that the mod is broken temporarily. Oh, God. Ember, what happened to you, sweetie? Oh, no. Oh, barf. Okay, it's okay. Oh, don't look directly at it. What about Tempest? Oh, and Tempest, too! So I wonder if they used the base. Like, if they don't think they were on the Croc base. That doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not sure how mods work in this universe, but... Is everybody else okay? Did everybody else survive? So, there's Nessie. Arvin. Because apparently Nigel is a bad word in this world. At least Mittens didn't get hitched to the curb. Lost Claws, Ember, so that's the one that's kind of messy. What about Spooky? Oh! No, they had better fix this, though. Because we are entering spooky season. It is literally my Nicta's time of the year. This is the only time of the year I play on this thing, is like September, October, and a little bit of November, but that's it. So, like, that had better get solved. Like, oh God, please send help right now. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, oh. Milo's fine. Clifford, Riven, Mac. Sunstone looking good. Alpha looking good. Okay, Minnie, of course, is fine. Talon. Stu, are you good? Stu's good. Sully with that crazy skin that I love. I still like... You're, like, the balance. I don't know. I really love how the spoons look in Prehistoric Kingdom. Prehistoric Kingdom ruined every other spoon for me, unfortunately. Miss Henny Penny, Donald is fine, Nemo, Barney, Bessie, Zeus, my sacrificial lamb, Chonk, Hattie. Hattie's almost done. We should really just finish Hattie. I'm actually getting a little bit more comfortable flying on this thing, which is good. Okay, I think everybody else is okay. Harley got a little bit of a buff. The EO got a little bit with the last update. I'm still holding my breath. Like, why are they taking so long to do the aloe? Like, what is the deal? Like, get there. I know it's probably because they want to balance out everybody else first to kind of see what that looks. I've lost my Croc now. Have I passed him? I passed him twice, haven't I? Yep. Hang on. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, Nemo. There you go. So, and the skin actually survived mostly okay, which is I'm kind of excited for. Both in the command. Oh yeah, yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. That's good. Yes, and here for mermaid content. Yes. You tried out officials again today? Oh, it's the worst, right? It's where dinosaur dreams go to die. It was rough. Yeah, it's kind of brutal. Although it might be kind of fun to go over there and see all the crocs swimming around, because I bet you everybody's just going ham with their crocs right now. When I'm in a mood, running over is exaggerated with how far side to side. Everything is all too exaggerated. And it's not, I don't care. It's not I'm not the dev team. Like, I just play the game. I'll get used to it. It's fine. It will take me some time to get used to, but I'll get used to it. But it's like, I think that's kind of a thing. Looking for someone to watch, hang on. We're looking for someone to watch with autism like me, which I've always felt so alone. Oh, I feel that for sure. Yes, most of the people watching me here are on the spectrum in some capacity. So, welcome to the fam. And that's kind of how I felt too. I've kind of felt like I've wanted that also and didn't really have it. So I was like, well, I'll just be that person then. We're just going to enter the world. I'm going to mess around on him for a little bit and then we might go on officials. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, also though, like, enough with this. I'm sorry, I can't bloody see squat. I like how it gets dark again suddenly before it gets light out, like, So I have already been in to kind of tinker with, like, I like what the walk looks like. Everything's a bit extra snappy. It feels like less realistic is what the animation style feels like compared to what it was before. I also feel like it's much closer to the camera than it was before. Like, I feel like I don't see myself... that's nice. Face in the frickin'... What led me to this group last year, too. I found other creators, but they didn't resonate with me. Which I think is so funny. Not funny, like, that doesn't make me happy for you. But that was my whole thing. My whole thing was like, I don't see it. I don't see myself in you, so maybe I'm not autistic, or maybe I'm not the right kind of autistic, or maybe. Like, I couldn't see it. And I still can't. And a lot of people, like, I see some similarities, but I just don't, I have yet to really find. So when I get comments from you guys, or when people are leaving comments, like, on my videos and such, and you guys are like, yeah, like, I do that too, or I'm just like that, or like this, or whatever. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Nice! I'm really not alone. That feels good. So also check out the stamina on this. So I don't think you need, like, extra swim stamina. I don't feel like is. Look at my feet. What are my feet doing? Is my feet doing a thing? Oh, are we about to die? Oh. Oh. That's a critter. Well, I don't really want to get attacked by that. Let's just keep going, shall we? It looks so wrong. I won't. It's just because it's completely untextured. That's what's going on there. So, but that's okay. It'll be back. What did I just bite down on? What did I just bite down on? Like a hair. No. No. You wouldn't do that to me! No! 2 alphas chasing me right now? That's hooey. Hooey. No. No. Thank you, but no. And Dole's gonna be lurking. I would scroll down to read the rest of your comment. I'm just gonna need like a second, because I think I'm being chased by the whole damn world. Okay. Are we okay? Are we okay for like 13 seconds? What was that? Oh, for God's sake. It's never safe. It's never safe. And still, oh, Twitch has changed their policy about lurking. I'll be sending some emotes once in a while. This will count as a lurker? Uh-oh. What did they do? I didn't know that they did something. They did something? Balance out the aloe. Was playing Ark and it looked over like, what dino is that? And saw Allosaurus flash up in his chomp. Blind adopted by a Sarco. as a Tyranno Titan, then clamped and brought into a pack of 15 to 25 Sarcos. I was dead. I didn't even try to run. Oops. Yeah, that's what they do. That's 90% of that. So like, unless you're playing with friends, you need to avoid other players and like other people in the game as much as possible, because they don't. People who play on official servers are just assholes. I mean that with love, as a person who also plays on official servers, but I don't play that way. I play in the like... What is it doing? Huh. Uh-oh. Wait, did I wake it up? Did I piss it off? Is it running away? What is it doing? Okay, let's go this way. Oh! Wait, I'm going the wrong way again. I'm turned around. How did I turn around? Who's driving this ship? Yeah, that's lame. Doing my first dissection to date in anatomy. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. That scares me. I never had to do anything like that in school, but I had friends who were like, yeah, we had to dissect a frog, and I was like, I've never had to do that. I don't know how I would fare. Like, I am squeamish, but I'm not particularly squeamish, but I also am. I don't know. Trying to catch up here. Yeah, how's your school going? Yeah. My favorite fidget toy? If you don't mind me asking? Yeah, for sure. It really depends on what it is that I'm trying to do. I think my favorite, like, if I was like, okay, you can keep a fidget toy, it would probably be this bad boy, my squishy Tangle. I love this. This, like, meets most of the needs. I also really, really love my Nito, what is it called? Nito Nice Cube. I really love this guy as well, just for the slowness and the calmness and the quiet. It's really good if I'm like filming a video or if I'm just hanging out by myself and I don't want to be annoyed. But then I also, noise warning, I also love this, which is a metal slider. I actually have all of these linked in my affiliate shop, which I do not have linked. I haven't linked to it from my Twitch, but you can find it on my YouTube channel. But yeah, so they are all in there if you're looking for the actual like brand names and everything. But these three have been, they're in my like, my emergency at my desk dish. So those are three that I really like. Binder Brigade? Oh god, what did I missed something. Okay. My roommates are all completely lovely and class isn't too bad. That's great news! You're not active in the chat for a while, you don't count as a viewer anymore? Oh, which makes zero sense since the whole point of lurking is not to be active in the chat. That's really frustrating because, it's not always comfy for people to, like, people don't always feel good having to chat. And, like, some people do want to just throw one of these on in the background and not be worried about that kind of thing. And that's kind of dumb. I feel like that kind of takes away the whole point. Like, if I'm on Twitch watching people, it's usually because I'm in a big sad or I just need company and I need to see somebody else doing something so that I can be doing something alongside that person, you know? And like, that's really nice, but I don't understand that. That seems kind of stupid. Okay, I'm trying to get out of this area. I'm trying to get to the open water because I want to test a few things. Yeah, the swim is like, I don't think they really thought about how this would feel having to stare at this particular kind of movement this close to the screen. Because you're like always swimming around like this. Like, look how little stam I'm using. So that's kind of a bummer. When it's slow, it's kind of relaxing to look at. I'm not really a croc main though. This isn't like my go-to. So, you know, that's okay. Neon at Noon, hello, friend. Welcome. Like to watch Twitch on, like, TV. Yeah, exactly. Could make a redeem for one channel point that someone could redeem hourly to indicate they are still active in stream. Oh, I could do that. Twitch is just parallel play for yeah, for digital autistics. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I might think of that. Somebody remind me of that again after. But like, yeah. It kind of is that way, and like forcing people to be active just feels like a real ableist pile of poo, if you ask me. But hey, what do I know? I just know how hard it can be to comment on stuff. Look at how many of these guys. Are you coming to get me? Are you swimming away? You're swimming away. Aw, do big scare? Like, I am significantly bigger than you. Look at the size difference. Oh, my butt's in the air. Whee! Okay, we're almost out of this nightmare here. Have streamers on in the background when I'm doing something else. Absolutely, and you don't want to feel like you have to, which is again like also why I started that other the YouTube channel. So we now have a YouTube channel if you missed that from earlier. For the VODs. The first few have uploaded out of order. Henceforth, I will be uploading them one at a time, so it won't be like I upload them batch uploads. I've never had that happen though where they haven't uploaded. Look at the head side to side. So, okay. So here's the thing. How big it? Let's science for a minute. Let's let the autism take the wheel, okay? Sarcosuchus size. Okay, so we have some options here. We've got a bunch of... Ooh, wow, we've got so many difference. So many difference. Did you hear that I just said that? That was amazing. A giant. Extinct. Oh my god. Crocodilomorph that reach lengths of approximately 9 to 9.5 meters. 29.5 to 31.2 feet. Holy nuggets. That is big. That's big. That's really big. So I feel like the bigger you are, the less, like, minute the detail is of your movements. Like, yes and no. Obviously, subtle things like eye blinking. Okay? But I feel like the bigger you get, the more you weigh, the harder it is for you to move your body, the heavier the movements should feel. Is anybody with me on this? I just feel like if you've ever watched any of us in the mermaid community swim, and you look at smaller merfolk, like if you ever see me swim next to Faith, for example, because Faith is significantly smaller than me. I swim, or even like next to Mermaid Zelda, like I swim so slow compared to those guys. They're a lot more nimble and quick than I am, and also because they're just also a lot more physically fit than I am, but that's neither here nor there. But I feel like, and it also depends on, so if you look at me swimming in my silicone tail versus me swimming in a fabric tail, the silicone tail weighs 30 pounds. My silicone, or my fabric tail doesn't, it weighs maybe 10 to 15 pounds soaking wet. So of course I swim slower in one than the other. So I feel like it's just, also, what's leading this motion? What's leading this motion? Okay, so for me, like, what is moving me is the muscles on either side of my rib cage. And then my head is also directing the movement, but there's something, I don't know. Science! Yes, Campabomb, yes, science for science. Yeah, I'm obnoxious when I play this game. I'm the worst. Like, they would never sponsor me. They would never, like, I would never be, like, an official creator for this game because I'm so hypercritical of the stupidest shit. And I don't mean it to be mean. I really, really don't. I am just so damn nitpicky because movement of animals is also, in part, need a bit of a special interest. I really like, look at, this looks nice. This is good, but look at the crashing of the leg into the back leg into the geo of the body. Why is that happening? I don't know. To answer people, have you been trying to find the name of the animal that lived before dinosaurs on plains and herds? It's from a specific dinosaur documentary that I've forgotten. Whoa. That lived in herds. Do you mean like... before dinosaurs? is not a time that I know particularly well. Okay, I also wanted to just show you this quick while I'm thinking on that. Also, we have new notifications. Who noticed that? Started quest, gather tiger nuts. Anybody else notice that? Because that's a thing now. But look at how little stamina this actually uses now. This is crazy. Don't mind me, I'm just running down the damn beach. I'm gonna have to look into that. That animal lacks density. It does feel that way. So that whole span didn't even take half my stamina. On what planet? And okay, also check this. This looks good. I like this. I love this so much. This thing, it makes me so happy. This really is my favorite model change that they've done in the game. I think it looks so good. I love it so much. See, I'm not a total asshat, okay? Just a little bit of an asshat. But I'm not sure. Because what would plains have looked like? Because grass didn't evolve. Like, for a very, 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 very long time. And then, am I taking that too, I might be taking it too literally. I could just be crazy. In a dinosaur documentary, I'm wondering. 4 dinosaurs. I really want to think about it. Yeah, I do kind of hope that people do, like, complain about the lurking, because I think that's just so lame. It just defeats the whole purpose. Like, people come on to Twitch. I mean, it's sad to think that, like, yes, you want to support people that you're interested in, but I come on to Twitch because I'm lonely. Like, let's be honest. I'm lonely. I'm working on something. I'm lacking motivation. I need some parallel play. Or I need to see somebody else doing something so that I can also be doing something. Like there's, I don't know if any of you guys watch Bailey J, but Bailey J runs an online business, an online art-based business, and is like wildly popular, and actually used to live not far from me for back in the day. Like we probably passed each other and didn't even know. I don't live here anymore though. But it was absolutely, absolutely crazy. And, she does like packaging streams where she's packaging orders, and there have been times where like if I've had packaging to do and it's been hard to do, I just throw on one of her streams, or I'll go and find an old one, but usually if she's online I'll be like, okay, I'll package, and it just feels like I've got a buddy with me in the office, you know. But I don't comment. I never, now I'm gonna feel bad that I'm not commenting and not counting as a viewer because you're still watching. Like that's so stupid. That's really stupid. Oh, Melly Pixie in the house! Did I miss you? Hello, friend. It's a pretty cool looking model, but if you look at modern crocodiles, they don't move like that. Well, it's true. Is Sarcosuchus actually... I don't think Sarcosuchus is actually related to crocodiles. Don't quote me on that. Is that... Hang on. This is not as... Like, I'm not familiar with... Oh, hang on! Oh my god! Hang on, okay, how do I say it? Crow by night! Unless it's Crow by night. But I feel like it's Crow by night. Is that following? Welcome! Thank you so much for following. I love that. Nice. He managed to spawn. Excellent. Very cool, very cool. I want to see... Is Sarcosuchus... I don't think that they are. Oh, they are. Okay. But it's distant. I wonder how distant. Because which is the one... Because there is one that evolved that isn't actually related to crocodiles, but it happened to evolve twice. Like, there's a couple of different species that have existed throughout the years, the millennia, that just happened to evolve to look like things that exist today, but are not even remotely related. Crocodile-like reptiles. Related, but outside of... Okay, so they are related, but they are not actually... part of that. That's interesting. That's so wild. Oh my god. 35 teeth in each side of the upper jaw, while the lower jaw, there were 31 teeth on each side. Whew. Okay, sorry, focus. Or I'm gonna end up down an absolute wormhole of information on the frickin'... Basically body doubling, yeah. Basically, that's what I'm thinking of when I'm saying that kind of thing. It's like you just want a buddy, you know? I do love this, though. Look at how nice that looks. Like, could you imagine you're just chilling on the beach and other players are just kind of walking around. Now you don't look like you're sleeping, or you look like you're actively still around and paying attention. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna need to switch to scavenger so I can eat something. Whew. Pardon me. Whew. Sorry for the yawning. The first way you said it is right. Okay, Crow by Night. Got you. Got you. Good. I just wanted to make sure. I never know. It's like my biggest fear in life is saying people's usernames wrong. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Yeah. Convergent evolution. I think that's the term. Isn't that crazy, though? When two separate genetic lineages try to fit the same niche. Exactly. It's so cool. It's really fascinating. And kind of wild, you know? Why am I so itchy all of a sudden? Okay. I actually have no idea where I'm headed. I was like, where should we live? I haven't built a nest. Part of me kind of wants to park it in the pond. The pond. I don't think that's a good enough spot for me to live, though. I think I might need to make like a treacherous journey to. Oh, we should head back to GP. What's going to be the least horrific way of getting there, though? Right? Because like, there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna just fucking die. Okay, let's get hydrated. Oh, unless... Oh, but then I have to go back in the marsh. Oh, screw it. We'll go back through the marsh. I don't really want to walk through, like, Grand Plains. I just feel like every frickin' oh! No! No. No. Do not even mess with me. Is that thing coming to bite me too? These guys count as fish if I'm not horribly mistaken, right? Yeah, they do. Thank God. Oh, I'm telling you. The stress of that was absolutely ridiculous. Why? Good. Now, at least we'll be full. And we're gonna try something. I mean, I should just be brave and just suck it up and do it, but I don't really want to. Especially now that there's no actual water. Yeah? Oh, shit. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, there's a croc. There's a croc friend. Hello, croc friend. Yeah, that looks so goofy, hey? The way that the head just whips back and forth. Okay, I'm just gonna park myself for just a sec. I need to step away just briefly. I do love what it looks like, though. Okay, I will be right. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright. Where did we leave off? Oh, there's a Smole. Hi, Smole. Are you coming in to check it out? You coming in to check it out? Okay. I wanted to get to the Grand Plains River. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're like, don't mind the croc in the frickin' bush. I love that so much. Like, I'm not sure why they felt the need to make the animations so exaggerated. Like, I don't know what the, like, what kind of feedback they were getting from higher ups or what kind of thoughts they were getting. I have no idea. I just scare you for a sec, all in good fun. Absolutely. Meeting time, going lurk mode. Have a good meeting. Also, why do I feel like I walk faster than I swim? Like, hang on, can we talk about this for a second? Why does that feel like I walk faster than I swim? Maybe not, but like, it feels like it? That's weird to me. Oh god, yeah, absolutely! Dude, here. Join me, friend. Join me. If any of you are playing this game, or you have this game and you would like to join us, you're more than welcome to. I'll send the thing one more time. So the server does have a password, and we only have what, 2 rules? I think we have 2 rules. Which are essentially, to summarize, we're consensual PvP, but we're generally a PvE server. So you have to ask first if you want to. We do have a PvP zone, and we do have like arenas as well, 2 arenas, and then a zone where it's just anything goes, but don't be an ass. This is to summarize. And why did I decide to do this? Why? Because I'm really tired of every other server and 58 gazillion rules, okay? And enough drama and enough bad juju to just make me cry way more than a video game that I love should. So that's why we did that. So it is a very general, nice hangout. Like, you're not gonna get... It's like, this is just friends hanging out. So it's usually empty, unless we're all like, hey, should we all play? That kind of thing. So I feel like if you watch the nearby plants as you walk, swim, you for sure swim faster. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello. It does look good, though, doesn't it? Doesn't it look good? It does look good. It looks better when it's not speed swimming. The speed swimming looks kind of bad. Am I taking us the right way? I am taking us the right way. Okay. There will be a little part of being on land that we'll have to do. I thought that thing was coming for me. I was ready for it. Good and meeting the greatest oxymorons. My favorite thing about meetings is, like, this could have been an email. Like, you've just wasted 45 minutes of my time when I could have been working, and this could have been an email. Oh god, and that kind of stuff, you ever want to anger me when it doesn't feel like... Uh-oh, are you okay? When it doesn't feel like it matters, or it's not important, or it's not moving my work along, like, ooh, that'll just send me into orbit. I hate lining stuff up with these things while swimming. Like, it's just the worst. Let's see, you're better at it than I am. Nice. Frickin' yeah. I do like the water looks pretty good. I mean, the game, and I do love that they also gave us 4 passives, but why are they stacked like this? Look how dumb this looks. Why? Put these 2 here and those 2 there. Like, 4? There's no other dino that has 4. I know it's not a dino, but there's no other creature in the game that's got 4. Okay? It's dumb. I love how the water, if you look up from below the surface, reflects on. Yes, right? Right? It's good. Just like in real life. Yes. My partner often says that about meetings, like, why did this need to be a call? Plus, an email has a record and you can refer back. Exactly. Exactly. Ah. Oh, man. It makes me crazy because I hate wasting time. I waste a lot of time, but I hate wasting time. It makes me really angry. It makes me really angry. I don't know if that's just like an autistic thing or just a Courtney thing, but like, ugh. Oh god, Friday's video. I'm actually really looking forward to, I feel like we are Brutus and Nero right now. Like, that's so... Oh, I should record this. Just to get a little bit of sumi footage with us. Like, look how cool we look. Isn't that awesome? We're so badass. Okay. Focus, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, Friday's video, yeah. So I had, like, I'm thinking that maybe something I want to try is, like, themed videos? Am I going the right way? I want to go this way. Like, a series of, like, series, maybe. Because I'm kind of having a bit of a hard time, coming up with, like, each week. You recorded it? You'll have to share that afterwards in the Discord, for sure. Each week coming up with, like, a new idea for a video is making a little bit of anxiety for me. And it's not because I don't, like, I don't know that what I'm saying is stuff you guys want. It always seems to be what you guys want. Like, I always seem to have a bit of a, like, you know, finger on a pulse kind of a situation. Like, I seem to know what you guys want, or you're liking what I'm sharing, but then I get, like, anxiety every Monday, because Monday's my filming day. And I was like, I wonder if I could maybe create, like, a series with, like, an overarching theme, and then within that theme have, like, the things that what the fuck was that reflection? Did you see that? There was a really weird reflection. Like, right here. I don't know what it was, but that was really, like, buggy, maybe? It was like a harsh line. You know? But yeah, because I want to keep the content going, because I'm having a lot of fun making that content. I don't want to stop that. I do just want to think about, like, the long term. Did you see it too? Weird, right? Like, what the heck was that? It was like a perfect, like you see how you can see the plants in the water? So I thought maybe it was something in the water, but, like, it wasn't, so I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm crazy, we've established that. But yeah, so I don't know. If you guys have thoughts, I can just keep, like, doing... The fuck was that? Something super squeaky. Okay, now we have to go... Okay, so brace yourself, because we're about to leave the safety of the water. Look how cool they look together, though! I like your skin, by the way. It's very nice. This is the skin that I use on officials, because it's so plain. I don't stand out. But I kind of want to do one on here where I stand out maybe a little bit more, because I love the stripies. I think the stripies are very cool. My original croc had a modded skin, and it was orange, black, red, yellow, and white. And it was like you could see this mofo from space. Like, I was like, ping! So, I've personally been enjoying the somewhat, hang on, stream of consciousness type videos. I'm just not a super big commenter. That's totally fine. I know that you guys are there. I know that, but I appreciate knowing that too, though, that you like that style of video, because I'm enjoying doing that, because I also feel like it's more authentic in my mind. I'm not saying, and it says no hate or shade or anything to the YouTubers who are out there, you know, 10 things that make you autistic, or 5 or 50 accommodations you could, you know, like this, like you know, like, or here's 5 ways to make your life, like, here's a list, like, everything's a list. You know, if you do this, if you eat with a small spoon, then you might be autistic, kind of, like, I just don't relate to that, and I don't find that, like, I don't know. when I was going through the thick of it, I really, and I'm still going through the thick of it, when I was going through the thickest of the thick of it, I really just wanted to hear people talk about it, like hear people's stories to see if I could, not if I could relate, but just to feel like I wasn't alone. I don't know. My brain is fried right now, so the only series I can think of doing would be media related, book, Rex reaction, etc. But that's kind of what everyone does, and I know you're different than most. Yeah, just trying to keep it really loose. I like your skin. Totally sounds like a serial killer. If you don't know the context, oh my god. I know. I like very specific spoons. I'm a small plate person. I like small plates. Wow, this water looks nice. I like that you can, as you get closer to the surface, you hear the water more. Like, that's kind of fun. Okay, we're almost at our destination. I'm very excited about it. But I was thinking more just like, okay, so if this series was, you know, so if this video was talking about grief, then I do a couple of videos talking about... That's an alpha. I think that was an alpha. It looked big enough to be an alpha. Let's get out of here. I don't want to mess with it yet. You know, but then I also don't want to like bum everybody out too freaking hard. I think I decided to make this video because I'm a little bit tired of people leaving the comment like, why did you cry? Why did you cry? Like, okay, I appreciate that you didn't cry during your assessment, and that's totally okay. In fact, I'm happy for you. If you had a good experience, I wouldn't want you to have a bad experience. I did not have a great experience, and I felt some things, okay? Okay, here's where I want it to be. Like, that just, it's so much extra movement, but the final pose looks really good. Look at that. Look inside the mouth. Like, that looks nice. Oh, I'm scared. Oh my god, that's actually kind of cute. What the hell? Our two little Sarco buddies. Actually looks quite neat. Okay, sorry, I'm like geeking out over this. I think this might be their best one that they've done. I think it's their best one that they've done. Size of the plate matters less for me, though small is better, but I found my ear appreciation plastic over. Yes. How about bamboo? Have you tried bamboo? Bamboo's good. I use bamboo bowls and plates. I wish that I had little bamboo plates though. So my one little plate that I really like is ceramic. And it's white and it's like this big, and there's only one left. So when it eventually gets smashed by somebody, I'm gonna be devastated, but hey, it'll be fine. Love to hear your perspective on the grief aspect. Also grief in general, if that's something you're up for. I actually think I want to do a video talking about that because it's been interesting. And the delayed processing that I experience has really become evident. Like, to me, like, I really see it, and I really did throughout the whole thing. So I need my stuff to be dishwasher safe. Yes. Oh, our bamboo stuff is dishwasher safe. It's, yeah, it's like, it feels honestly just like smooth plastic, like soft plastic. It's really nice. Oh, I don't think so. I think my combat weight's too big, but you're welcome to try. Hang on, let me stand up. Here, give it a go. No? I can try and clamp you. No? Okay, here you go. Oh, I guess not. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. That doesn't even it doesn't engage combat, because I guess you're not doing damage. But that's interesting. I like the sound of it though. I do like that the little run. And I think it's funny because we used to do this dance, and now they've actually given us, if you look at, which one is it? Is it 4? No, it's 3? Hang on. It's 3. No, it's not. Yeah, it's 3. Now they've actually given us that emote, which I think is hysterical. So we used to have to actually, like do this. This was always the universal, I'm probably gonna eat you, but I'm pretending I'm cute and cuddly, croc dance. And then now they've given us, like, look at the little shimmy! Yeah! That's so damn cute. Okay, I need to, like, food. Let's go eat some bones. Oh, I don't actually need to do that anymore. I also turned off so you can stand and edit your abilities because I have not got the time nor the patience to totally, like, have to lie down every single time. The shimmy, right? Like, it's so cute. Like, what the heck, man? What the heck? I just love it. Oh, did I eat all that? That barely filled me up. That's rude. Are there more? Are there more bones around here? I don't think there's shells in this area either. Maybe we'll go, we should go to Triad and live in Triad Lake. I don't know. That's also a long trek. Seriously? There's usually bones around this. There's some. Okay. What software do you use for my art? Yeah, for sure. So I use Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, and I also use Procreate on my iPad Pro. So mostly for the kind of art that I do, for mermaid tails or dinosaur drawings or whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm usually working on my Cintiq, which you... This. I have a pencil, and I draw on that. And then it's usually in Photoshop. Sorry, I have moved you. I made a grave error. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's okay. But yeah, that's the thing. And I have made over the years a lot of my own brushes. Sorry, the OCD is gonna eat me alive now. There we go. Made a lot of my own brushes, and I make a lot of my own textures. But yeah, that's what I use. Gonna make breakfast. You're gonna switch to lurk mode for a bit. You'll be here though. Okay, good. I'm glad. I hope you have a good breakfast. Making anything exciting? I had toast and oatmeal this morning, and it was good. Oh, thank you. I'm coming. I come very slow. Hang on. I get there when I get there, okay? Oh, you got... Wow. Holy shit. What, you just been busy, huh? My goodness. Okay, hang on. I need a fishy. Also... There we go. Thank you. Look at... Leave it to Mystery Fox, who always ends up having to feed me in this bloody game. Oh god, I am the worst. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do some eggies and a slice of... Ooh, peach pie! Oh, that sounds amazing! Peaches. Look at... Okay, so wait, there's this thing? What's that? What's this little red guy? Oh, he's cute. Oh. Hi. Oh, you just swam right into my side there. Oh, hello. I'm not gonna... There's another little one. Is that also one? Oh, that's also one. I don't know. I feel like the fish are all just way too small. You get it. You get it. You use Photoshop. I haven't used Photoshop in a long time. Too poor. I just use... okay, yeah. Paint Lady. Or, how do you say that one? Krita? Krita? AI in Paint is actually pretty cool. Okay, cool. Because I use it, it's because I use it for business, so it ends up being a business expense for me. Look at you just killing everybody. What is that? What kind of critter is that? Is that like, oh, it's the amphibian thing. Oh, so gross. I am full. I am full. But thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what should we do? Should we head to... I feel like I kind of want to head to Triad. I don't know. I kind of want to stay in GP, but I also kind of want to go to Triad. I have no chill, hey? I'm the worst, because I could have just gone, like, around, and then I was like, I'm gonna take us on a journey. I'm a ding-dong, and I'm just... Too out loud? Oh, no! That happens. It's totally good. Okay, we're gonna go for a little wander then, since you're up for it. Look at the nice textures they've got on the back and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think they did a decent job. Like, it actually makes me happy. And I'm just grateful, though, that my skin didn't get... Because do you have any idea how many skins I've been through this... Yeah. Through this, for this stupid frickin' thing? Like, I must have tried, like, oh my god, every skin in the game before I landed on this one. And I was finally like, yep, good enough. That's the one. I just love that we're just like... Dun, 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 dun. Like, look at us two crocs. Does the tree in the middle look funny? Is there another tree in there? What happened? Oh, it's a tree right behind it. I was like, what the hell happened? Nice. I love it. You know, crocodiles are pretty cool. I still would want to be a hippo, though. If I had to come back as an animal, if I don't come back as a hippo, I don't want it. Okay? It ain't uh-oh. That's an alpha. Is it an alpha? Or is it running away from us? No, it's not an alpha. It's too little. Aw, it's like our baby. That's fucking funny, man. Of course, when I've got, like, a buddy, now I don't run into any of the alphas. Although, wait a second, did I just jinx it? Possibly. Is that an alpha? I don't know. I actually went in the game and took screen grabs of every single alpha and actually made a list on our server Discord because I wanted people to be able to see and, like, know what the horrifying ones are. Oh, uh-oh. Yep. Uh-oh. Now it's coming for you. Shit. Oh, we did it! We did it! Hey, man! Nice! Badass. Heck yeah. I wonder what it's gonna be like. Yeah, totally tag team. That was actually really good, dude. Like, I went in, then you went in, then I went in, then you would, like, man, it's like you were in my brain. I wonder what it's gonna be like when they eventually add... Are we able to sleep? No, we're not able to sleep in that. Uh-oh. Hey, what do you want? Back off, bud. Back off, buddy. Don't mind me, I'm just bleeding everywhere. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of the water just so I can get this stupid stuff off of me, see if it'll... Or am I just stuck with that for however long? Okay, hang on. No, it's going down. Okay, it's going down. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's a scary thought. Yeah, my brain is kind of a scary place. I'm not gonna lie. I have a hard time being in here. 3, 2, 1. Hang on, I've almost got the... There we go. Whew! That was sketchy for a second there. This is also kind of a nice area. And because we don't have to drink water, because we have that ability where you're just in water, so you are one with the... Ooh, what's in this? Is this a cave? Am I gonna get stuck in here? No, I'll be fine. Like, how cool is this? Like, you could just bide your time. Just, you know, like, tuck in. Now, I think we have passive abilities that are supposed to let us... Okay, so we've got Armored Tail, which I love. I'm glad they didn't mess around with that, thank God. So damage and status effects inflicted to your tail are dramatically reduced. Whatever, it's fine. Biding time while not moving in water. Have greatly reduced hunger and thirst depletion, slowly replenishes thirst over time while in the water. Aquatic critters, excluding alpha critters, will not attack you unless you are sprint swimming. That's interesting. Dreadful presence. All nearby enemies replenish food and water 50% slower within 50 meters. An indicator will display the closest grounded target drinking or eating affected by dreadful presence. Does not stack, must be in water to use. Here's my question though. Does this give a notification to the player being affected? Like, will a little icon pop up? Because if that is so, that would totally ruin the whole point of being an ambush predator. If you're like, oh, well, I guess there's a croc in the water. Okay, and the nictating membrane, we all know what that one does. It just gives you clearer vision underwater. Hang on. Is there anything else? Also passively tracks the distance to the nearest fish within 100 meters. Well, that's kind of neat. So it doesn't give me any, like, notification, though, that oops, sorry, not on purpose, wet, group leader, nictating membrane. It doesn't give me any notification that anything is active, so I guess it's just always, like, does that count as moving, or does that count as moving? Like, does turning count as moving? I love that you're just gonna pop in periodically with that little heart dino emoji. It's just the best thing. But it makes me sad that, like, they did that. It's so dumb, you know? Okay, this is cool. So there's lots of little, like, fun hidey holes. So were you trying to grow? I have an adult Sarco on officials, by the way, just for what that's worth. I do have to I'll have to spend some money, I think, to get whatever new abilities now that I think they refund you, I hope anyways. Here's another cool little spot. So yeah, if you need like a buddy on there, but also it's just like, I don't know. I used to really enjoy that experience, and I enjoy it less so now. Oh, I didn't know these. I thought that was a waterfall. I didn't know these actually connected. I haven't been this way before. Let's go this way. Let's go see what we've got going on here. Don't attack me. You don't want to do that. Get out of here. You big fluffy looking foof. Like, I would really like to get more familiar with the waterways. Yeah, that's totally. I get you. I get you. It's not fun. And I don't know if maybe I'm just too much of a pushover. Maybe that's the problem. But I feel like, why do we all have such a hard time with this? You know, if it's not fun for you, it's not fun for me. You know, like, and people are like, oh, well, like, it's the whole point of the game. And I'm like, yes, it is. But it's also, like, feed your dinosaur. Don't do it just to be an ass. I don't know. Again, that's why I had to go and make a spot for myself, because I can't cope with people. Like, if somebody what the hell? That was amazing. Did you see that? It just, like, swooshed right over you. Here, I'm gonna do the same thing to it now. Whoosh. It's just so dumb. I know, he was like, what the hell? What the heck, man? I don't know. It's kind of like how I felt playing on a school playground. Like, that's actually a topic I would love to cover on the autism side of things on my channel, and just be like, you know, I would rather play by myself. It's, you know, I mean, I'd rather play with you guys, obviously, but, like, if you guys weren't an option that I had, and officials was the only place to play, like, I would just play on single player then. I mean, forget it. Like, it's just not worth getting treated so crappily. And I have had some, I took us too far. Okay, well, that's fine. We're going on a journey. Do you trust me? Probably not, but here we go. We're going. It's fine. But yeah. we go. I'm getting better. Feel free to get in on this if there's any left, and we can kill more stuff if you're hungry too. My turn to start picking up the slack. I know, eventually I can do it, right? Eventually I can do it. Yeah. Oh, wow! Nice! Hang on. Let me, oh, let's see if I don't think I'm fast enough to catch the Arapaima, but. Oh! I don't think I'm fast enough to catch the Arapaima. Proceeds to catch the Arapaima. I wish we had the option to just do the barrel roll, like if you could just do it with fish. I got a fishy. Okay, bring your lunchbox with you, your little fishy lunchbox with you. Oh man, oh I thought it was a turtle, it's just more of these guys. I like that the... What is that? Is it a tree casting the weirdest shadow in the water ever? Look at that. I love that we have aquatic critters now. I think that really adds to the experience, you know? You ate your lunchbox. I'll share the Arapaima with you if it comes to it. See, we're just doing ourselves a big swim. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is on officials, though. And I feel like outside of the people who hang out on this server for this exact reason, like I don't feel like largely the rest of the Path community feels that way, and I don't know if I'm just not necessarily the target audience for this. I feel like I am the target audience for this game, but I also feel like I'm not. You know? Or it's just because my brain works differently, which is entirely possible, but I do feel like the people drawn to this game, though, are largely like me. You know? Oof. Not me spending half the stream yawning. You got a noodle. You got a noodle hanging out of your face there. Oh my goodness. I still don't love the... Like, I feel like I should swim a little bit faster. I wish that, you know, there was like... Maybe we should do a comparison against, like, Spino or something and see what that feels like. I like how what the Spino looks like swimming. I just don't like the Spino tail just doing standing like that. It just makes me feel like I've shrunk. Like, what's happening here? Here we go. Look how good this looks, though. When they eventually sort out the waters, like, I'm excited for the potential that this game has in terms of being underwater. The tail just swooshing back and forth gets to be a bit much, though. What does the Spino... Okay, you want to see what the Spino tail does? Okay, listen. I'm going to get my Spino, and I'm going to come right back. Don't go anywhere. You have to see this, though. This is like... This is kind of rough. Don't be mad. I'll be right back. I'm not going to desert you, I promise! I promise! Hi. Oh snap, there's a silver in the house. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Okay, so this is what the tail does. Look at this. Look at, why is my tail like this? Like, that's fine. But, like, it just do be sticking. And I know, I've seen skeletons, I know. And I feel like that movement's nice. Look how good that looks. Like, this looks nice. But it just, here, let's do a comparison in the water. I want to see. Oh, also, sorry, I didn't do it. I'm such a loser, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. But let's do, like, a little notation device here. See, this just feels less like swooshing you in the face. Also, I kind of like what Spino looks like swimming now. Oh, what was happening with the tail textures? Hang on, excuse me. Oh, there's something happening under there. Okay. Okay, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's fine. Okay, so that's... Is this you going slow? Are you slow? You're slow swimming, right? Okay, I'm gonna go fast. This is me fast swimming. Like, look how relaxing that is. Okay, are you faster than me now? Wait, shit, are you faster than me now? Hang on. Are you keeping up? Oh my word. I don't think I have all of the... Ow. I have something in my eyeball. Ow. Why? Broke my lurk just to ask. I think that's hysterical. But yeah, like what... Sorry, my eyes are all of a sudden bothering me. I have had something in my right eye for days now, and it's driving me absolutely batty, and I could just pull my eyes out of my head. It's fine. Ah. Yeah, so this is... I wonder how much more stamina I'm using than you, but see how much less movement I have? But you are large compared to me. Like, we are still about the same size, but I feel like I'm semi-aquatic, and I'm also pretty sure that Spino's not actually a deep water frickin' marine reptile here, but yeah. Oh my god, do you get those? I can't stand those, and that is what it is, yeah, and I have dealt with it. I basically just scratched them out of my eye, which is just horrific and probably not what you're supposed to do. But I can still feel where it was, and it's, like, driving me nuts. I wonder what causes those, honestly. I don't. I get them kind of frequently, but I hadn't had one in a while. Squeeze them until they burst. Yep. Basically. That's the other way that I do it, but yeah. I definitely don't occasionally use a sterilized pin. I definitely don't do that. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Oh! Yoink. Wait, is he attacking you back? Oh no, he's not. I thought he was attacking you back for a second. I was gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna get back on my croc. Uh-oh. Am I about to die? No. Am I about to die to a teeny tiny critter? I'm not sure about the tail being up that high. I will get used to it. I will. And I'll stop complaining about it eventually. It'll happen. Sorry, we're not, provided that we're not medical professionals. We're not. I am the anti-medical professional. Everything I say is not meant to be taken as medical advice. Where the fuck is my crocodile? There he is. Emo. Enter the world, my child. Uh-oh. Scratching and squeezing things in my eyes. Yes, we are. Because eyeballs are crap. Hang on, social. Sorry, I keep doing this to you. That's last time, I swear. I swear, last time. Okay. Wait, where the hell are you? Oh. Oh! 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 Why is this thing upside down? Oh my god! Oh, that's kind of horrifying. Where are you? You're like right over me, or where? Oh, there you are. Like, what the heck? Where'd you go? Okay. The journey continues. So we're going this way. Because I said so. Learn more about myself watching my videos than from my psychiatrist of 15 years. Who needs experts? Oh my gosh. I'm really kind of honored by that, honestly. That makes me feel like what I'm doing actually matters. That actually makes me feel like what I'm doing actually matters. Like, I can't tell you. Like, it's a cool feeling. It's really cool, because honestly, I'm putting these videos out there, I feel like, well, like, I'm never gonna get hired by anybody ever again, and I am never gonna be, like, Like, the whole world knows now. Like, oh god. I don't know. I feel like that ship honestly set sail when I had those mermaid videos go viral. You know how much it freaks me out to think that, like, 450 million views? What is that? What the hell is that? I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what, like, you know what I mean? Okay. You're so glad I post videos because honestly, you being transparent is so refreshing these days. Thanks. We need more people like you. Oh my god. For days whenever you move your eye, which is constantly, oh god. You get scratching on your eye. It's the worst. It's the worst. Oh, you guys. I was a substantial number of them during the 2 months of me panicking about my diagnosis. Oh, no, this is the mermaid footage. The thought that that many people, like, that there are however many people contributing to those 450 million views that have seen me half naked in a mermaid tail is a little bit... It's weird. It's weird.
Hydrate, you bastard!
I'm grateful that I have a shaved head now because when I did that, like, I still had long-ish hair, but I had the wig for some of that, and I don't look like that version of Courtney Mermaid when I just normally exist because I've got glasses and a shaved head and, you know, and I'm not super feminine the way that I am when I dress up as her, so it's better now. Thankfully, like, in my entire mermaid career, I think I've been recognized in public, like, twice. Like, 2 or 3 times. And that's just good enough for me. That's good enough. That's enough. No, thank you. Bye. They're mermaid videos, yes. Yeah. No, I have about 200,000, or is it like 148,000 or so? It's like, it's over, I think it's over 100K on the mermaid channel, the mermaid version of my assessment video. That one I think it's 100K. I could be remembering that wrong. I have it unlisted, so it's still visible to people who have it saved and have it shared. But I did unlist it off that channel, which is why I put it up on the new channel. What's kind of like crappy but also not crappy is I can't monetize it because I don't have a second like, I can't monetize it on the new channel, so I'm not making any money off that video, which doesn't really, like, that wasn't the goal of that video, was never to make money off of it, although right now it would be very helpful if I did, because I'm not making any money at all right now, and I have a couple of big bills to pay. So Gru has his dental this week, and we had our apartment insurance we had to pay, and then a bunch of other bills that were due, and I'm like, so the fact that I can't even, like, do anything really to fix that because I can't ship, like, so much of my clientele for my mermaid work is in the States, and it's just not, like, feasible to sell to the States right now, which is just kind of crappy. Outside of, like, the tops and leggings and stuff like that, like, I mean, like, my actual mermaid tails I can't do much about right now, and that's just brutal. And so I don't know what it looks like moving forward. Like, I'm working on more digital products for my mermaid work. I'm finally, like, I spent a good chunk of time yesterday working on the ebook for making the arm fins. And then I'll be using those arm fins to make the next ebook, which is going to be about painting, because I have always wanted to revisit that. It's been a long time since I painted a mermaid tail, so... But I am very excited to give it another go. And I've got lots of scrap fabric and lots of tests. I've got all the paint and all the brushes and everything that I need. So I'm kind of looking forward to, you know, I realize we're going to have to walk up that hill. That's going to kind of suck. How are we going to do that without dying? We'll figure it out. We're brave, right? Mystery Fox, we're brave. Being famous neurodivergent, I would never leave the house. Like, just like now. Yeah, basically. The first time how did it feel? It was really actually before I was anybody on YouTube. I was actually recognized because I had done a boat show as Courtney Mermaid, and somebody was like, "Were you the mermaid at the boat show?" And I was like, "Yes, I was." They were an adult, they weren't a kid. Otherwise, I would have come up with a good story. They're like, "Yeah, you were fantastic," and I was like, "Thanks." And it was my first, not my first paid gig, but it was my first like boat show and that kind of a thing. And it was like wondrously amazing. It was so good. And the next day it had rained, and of course I have like, and I had the startings of the chronic pain issues that I was dealing with in my feet. And so my mom was there, and she ended up bringing me like buckets of hot water to put my feet in between crowds. So like people would come in kind of in bursts. Forgot about those painted tails. Are those videos still? They are, yeah. All of the painted tail videos are still. So what I'm hoping to do is, because right now I know that mermaid tails aren't super accessible to everyone, and it's way too expensive. But painting yourself a mermaid tail is actually, I mean, considering the alternatives right now, is actually pretty budget friendly, and it isn't actually as hard as you'd think. Yeah, it feels like it's really easy to screw up, but the base layer, like if you screw it up, it actually makes it look better. Like I don't know how to, like that sounds just Looney Tunes Magoo over here, but it is true. Like so your lines don't have to be, your shading doesn't have to be perfectly blended, because when you do the scales over top, and you use a stencil for that, so like you can do it quite easily without worrying about making every single scale perfectly the same, and you end up with some really good texture, and so it's a wonderful project, and you could make something quite unique and quite exciting. And so what I'm hoping to do is kind of do like a pack with the how to sew series that I did, so the ebook series, so that people can then put together their own mermaid tails and not worry so much about like, okay, well I can't afford the, you know, mermaid tails are expensive, and then now you're gonna have like a 30% extra amount you're going to have to pay, and then forget whatever other import fees that you used to have that you still have. Like forget it, man. It's just crazy. So my hope was, I'm making, the ebook is going to be painting techniques, and I'm going to show like how to make the stencils, how to make stamps, how to blend the colors and different things that you can use to create different textures, and you will use that alongside the ebooks that I already have for how to make um, you know, mermaid tails. It just will be excluding the printing process. So yeah, the long and the short of it is I am working on more digital products than I've ever been working on before, in the hopes that, you know, people can still get something out of the mermaid experience and maybe have some fun. It is a fun project. If you are like a crafty, you know, artsy fartsy kind of person like me, it can be a really, you know, you got your audio, like an audio book going, a couple of movies going, you know, and just sit and enjoy the process. And then at the very end of it, you get something that you can actually wear and use. And I will say, and I mean, I make printed fabric mermaid tails. I'll say that my painted tails have held up incredible. Like, incredible. Plus, if you damage it, you painted it, you can fix it. That in itself is freaking genius, if I dare say so myself. Okay, I like this area. I think this is going to be home. What do you think? I think this is going to be like a nice pit stop. There's lots of like little cozy nooks and stuff. I wonder if I have what I need to build my nest. And I have to build my nest at the surface, I imagine. But I'm not totally sure. But I kind of like this area. I think this is going to be kind of good. Yeah, all my ebooks are ebooks only. For the same reason. I can't ship a book. Uh, and the aim was to work with my autistic needs as well. So what if I have something that I invest a lot of time in up front, but then I don't really have to do much with it after the fact? Like it just kind of, it sells itself basically. Like I still have to promote it and whatnot, but then it does just kind of sell itself. That is a hugely helpful thing. So that on days when I don't have spoons, you know, like I think I sold 2 ebooks already this month, And, you know, I'm not breaking the bank here. I'm not, this is not, you know, this is not going to put me in a different tax bracket or anything for sure. But it does absolutely contribute to the fund. And, I kind of need that. Nice. We're doing it. I know some people have wanted me to do, uh, actual books. And I don't know, maybe I could. Maybe I could do like just one big book that has all of the tutorials in there and then sell that as like one big like the ultimate collector's edition. Like, I don't know. My god, my dog is so cute. Guys, I forgot to tell you. Okay, story time. So, Gru, when we first got him, we were having, and this is also a cautionary tale if you feed your dogs a lot of beef liver treats. Um, because I was working so hard, how much money do I have? Because I was working so hard to try and, fuck, train him, I, um, I was giving him a lot of treats, and I gave him a lot, and I feel like an idiot. Because first of all, I I actually have a diploma in holistic nutrition and health coaching. Like, I actually went through and I have like a crazy average, and I'm, you know, I have all of this knowledge, okay? Do I put any of it to use for myself? No. Do I put any of it to use for my dog? No. Am I a completely useless lump sometimes? Yes. I feel like such a moron. So anyways, his ALT was high. And not it like when I say high, it wasn't excessive. It's a liver enzyme. It wasn't excessive. But there are a lot of other things that can also cause high ALT. So there, you know, whatever. This isn't medical advice. Just be aware that you're not giving your pets too many beef liver treats or just liver treats in general, okay? Vitamin A is a bitch, and vitamin A does all kinds of fun things when it stores up and whatever. And we couldn't get it to come down. So we had to do a scan of his liver to make sure he didn't have a shunt. And here, feel free to grab also. Like, I'm just gonna do a little light questing here, but if you want to get in on it, just get in on it for sure. And so I feel like an absolute moron, right? And there's nothing we can do. And he's been like this since we've gotten him. Every test he's had higher than normal ALT, and it's not off the charts, suggesting that it was anything really serious. So we thought he had IBD, which he may still have, and we just actually have it under control now. But we got his blood work. He went in for blood work yesterday because, of course, he's going to have his dental. We have to make sure that his numbers are okay, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I am telling you, I've never been so happy in my fucking life. Oh my, he's a little dehydrated, which is lame. And we're going to work on that. My dehydration station over here, because he's as bad as I am when it comes to drinking water. He doesn't. And I haven't really got a good system for how to make it more enjoyable for him to want to drink water. There's one up there, dude. Get it. There you go. And, but yeah, I just felt like such an idiot, but it's finally within range. And it's like within range by like a good chunk. Like, it's like right there, man. And I couldn't be fucking happier if I tried. I am telling you, I shrieked. We were in the car, and I shrieked. I was like, oh my god, what? So they had sent it to me via email, because I always ask to have, because audio processing is a bitch, before the vet gets back to you, I always ask that they send me the results, not because I'm trying to be difficult, but just because I need to be able to, I need to be able to see it, so that I know what the hell they're talking about. Also because I had a vet once upon a time who had a very heavy accent, and it's just, I can't, my brain's already slow at processing everything, so it's helpful if I have a visual. Oops. Hello? Okay, there we go. What am I doing? Have I picked it up? I didn't collect it, I picked it up. Okay, smarty pants. You do you. Ding dong. Anyway, I am so thrilled I could cry. It's been like, I've been so worried about it. I was so worried I've been doing my utmost. We've taken everything out of his diet that could have possibly been the culprit. He gets daily blueberries now. Not a lot. He gets a blueberry every day, and sometimes he gets a second one because he's a good boy. But like, yeah. So I feel like I've just lost my mind, and I finally got it back, and I'm so happy about it. Putting water with kibble, so yeah, it absorbs. Yeah. That's a good idea. Has tons of protein food sensitivity, so we use, yes. Yep. Plus diced fruits and veggies, absolutely. Do a physical book. I highly recommend doing a pre-order only so you know exactly how many. Yes, absolutely. That's a good idea. Handful of extras for you, but dealing with boxes and boxes of books that you're stuck. Yeah, exactly. No, I would do a pre-order for sure. You'd probably buy that book. Oh, thanks. That'd be cool. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Hello, how's it going, friend Lissa? I'm so surprised. I made it today. I'm away from home. Okay, with spotty signal, then I'm really glad you're here. We were getting all, like, hyped and excited because my dog's ALT came back normal in his blood work, and I am thrilled. So, aside from him being a little dehydrated... Whew, okay. What am I doing? What were we doing? Oh, I wanted to see if I actually had... Because I don't think there's, What am I doing? So mud is scarce. Branches are... Now, there is mud on in the other lagoon, I think. So I'm just going to swim over there and see. But I could also do quests. Because I have made it so that, you can just buy your... I thought there was mud over here. Don't give me your shit. I'm pretty sure there's mud up here. Is there not? Or is there only mud back there? Okay, I'm gonna go... I want to go take a look. I really thought there was mud over here. Is there really not? I really thought there was. Is that not mud that I'm looking at? Oh, it's not. Are you kidding? Why did I think there was mud over here? Okay, so there's no mud over here, so we're gonna go back the other way. Yeah, we're giving her. I did switch his treats. So I don't think the vet believes me that I think that was the issue, but I don't think that the vet actually comprehends exactly how many treats I was giving this dog. I was giving him a lot of these treats. He's such a fearful guy, and I've been using so many treats for positive reinforcement. And if you read up on it, and it's also just common sense that I didn't remember or think of. I hate myself. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I will not be making that mistake again. Thank you kindly. And hopefully nobody else does. But yeah, we switched out his treats. He's actually tried salmon treats now, which he quite likes. So that's been good. It says scarce. So you have this beautiful lagoon, right? And no mud up here? Where is... Okay, so it's not that way. Is it this way? Is it going up or going down? I'm trying to watch it while I walk. Looks like it's going down. Is it going down? Yeah, it's going down. Is it going... Does it go back up if I go this way? Is there mud in the water anywhere? I don't think so. Is that? That's rocks. That's rocks. That's critters. Man, I want to build my nest over here. How rude. I really thought that there was like a patch of mud somewhere up at the... What is that? Oh, it's mushrooms. Okay. It's mushrooms. Okay, so where is this mythical patch of mud? Is that... That's a burrow. That would have been a good spot for a mud patch. I don't know. Cringe self... Hello? I'm getting yelled at. You found something? Okay, I'm coming. Hang on. My friend and I noticed how obsessed cats were with those Whiskas treats, so we each tried one to see if it was good. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. I have tried almost all except for any of the freeze-dried raw treats. So Eric and I have eaten the cookies that he gets, and they're just so bland. I also tried the freeze-dried cheese. I also tried none of the freeze-dried meats because that's just not a good idea. But any of the ones that like he's got this one that's like a peanut butter. I actually forgot that was one of his favorites. I should get him that one again. The peanut, they like a peanut butter. It's a peanut butter cookie. Thank God that didn't wake him up. I don't think I'm finding mud though. Did we find mud? No. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. It's not an aquatic nest. It's on land. I'm gonna need a minute. What the hell? Oh my god. We used to buy super expensive special treats. Now we use Rachel Ray Nutrish treats, and my dog loves them. I'm glad you found something that works. Would have hard-boiled egg every morning and share some with our biggest dog. So when she'd need... Yeah, it was an easy way to add it too. Guys, I didn't realize... It's actually really sneaky. I didn't realize that we were building on land. I feel like such a moron. Okay, I have an idea then. I have an idea of where I want to build. I have an idea. Can you fly me up there? If anyone knows the reference, I will be shocked. Okay. We gotta get... I'm so mad. I thought, like, of course it's not. Of course, because they go up on land to lay there. Like, I'm such an idiot. Oh, hell. I'm telling you, like, beam me up already. I'm a dweeb. It's okay. Cats are limited ingredients. I can identify all the contents. I also love that. I also love when I know what's in them. We have a brand. It's a Canadian brand, so I don't know if you'll be able to find them in the States, but what are they called now? Something dog bakery. But he loves them. Like, he goes nuts over them. It is not allowed to rain. No, I've had enough. You can stop. You can stop. Thank you. I'm done with the rain. You want to be cloudy? Be cloudy. Otherwise, F off. Like, I'm done with this. I'm still trying to find the mud. Hang on. Okay, let's go. I can't think of what they're called now, but they're good. And they smell really good. And they have a couple of different varieties that he can have, which makes me happy. Okay, look, the mud's going back up, so we must be getting close. We're getting closer. I love how roots and branches are just all over the place, and mud is like this horrible bitch that we can't find. Is it this way? Do you see it anywhere? I want to place my nest, please. Okay, look, it's going up if I face this way. Is there mud in that stuff over there? Is that mud? No. Oh, but now we're losing branches. Oh my god. This is fun. Where's the mud? That's mud. There's mud there. Look at this. Is that mud? It's not mud. Listen, the mud is right there. Is that not mud? If I run right up to this thing and that's mud, I'm gonna lose it. That's mud. This is mud. Why is it saying there's no mud? Hang on. That's mud right here. This thing is stupid. It's dumb. Let's see if it resets itself. Nope, it still said mud is scarce. Okay. All right, I don't care though. We're gonna do this here. Now the question is where? Because I don't want to be just like right out in the open, but I also kind of want to be close to the water. Is there like a little nook that I could like tuck into somewhere? Let's have a look-see. Cream cheese disguise pills. Oh man. Is it Wolfgang? No, it's something bakery. I hate that I don't even have a package of it right now because we're out. We actually have to pick up some more. I mean, he still has some, but I put them in a different container. I want to be right by the water, like right here. Is that too close? Oh, here's a good little nook. Oh, I like this. Maybe right here. I'm gonna have such a bitch of a time with that stupid mud, but I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm happy here. Whee! Okay, let's follow the menu. Listen to the menu. Okay, what else? Open the thing. Okay. Delivering resources. Okay. So let's go see. Especially because mud should be just everywhere, you know? I feel like I'm kind of suspicious now that we have this new notification for questing. I wonder if the quest update's closer than we think. I know that they're still thinking of doing, they still want to do the quest update with the AI dinos, so like maybe it's not that close, but we've also been waiting for they were supposed to do, okay, this is a hot take, but maybe we finish the game before we do any more frickin', what's it? Like, overhauls of dinosaurs. I said what I said. I would like it to be finished, please. I don't know. Puppy love, pet treatery. No, it's, what is it called? I can look quick. Northern, it's called Northern something bakery. Northern Dog Biscuit Bakery. That's what it's called. They actually don't taste terrible. I mean, it's bland as far as, like, people food is concerned, but... I just hear Mystery Fox thumping around up there. What you doing, friend? You gonna build your nest, too? Uh-oh. Ouch. What?! Did you just launch yourself from up there and that's all the fall damage it did? Are you shitting me? That is wild. Like, absolutely wild to me. Ooh, rats. I wish you could eat them. We have a place right across the street called Happy Dog Cupcakery! I freaking love that! That's so cute! I can't tell you what a relief that was, though. And I mean, maybe it gets out of whack again if he gets into something or something happens. But I was really scared because when we took him in, it was either March or May. I think it was May. He actually got poisoned on one of our walks. Like, he was okay, but he picked up something that he shouldn't have, and he ate it, and got, like, really sick. And that was really scary, and it was very much like, because of what happened with Alfie and how Alfie passed, it sent me into orbit. Like, I was like shaking the whole way to the vet, which is not helpful for a dog. So I'm not sure what I need to do to work through some of that, but it was very, very traumatic what happened to my last dog, and I'm still obviously not over it. But when we got his blood work back from that, they had to do like the toxicology, like all like the reports and stuff, and his ALT was like twice what it had been, and I was like, oh my god. But of course it would have been high if he'd gotten into something that he shouldn't have. There was all kinds of other impacts on his little body too, so ay vey, I'm telling you, I can't even with that shit. But yeah, he loves those cookies so much, though. And then I have the salmon ones are made in Granville Island. And then I also use Zooks because I've had a good experience with those in the past with my last dog. And he likes them, and they're much smaller, so they're much quicker for me to distribute. And and a little bit less heavy duty than the other ones that I was using, so. But he gets a good variety. He gets a good variety. How many more of those do I need to get? I don't want to go do that again if I don't need to. Oh my god, that was only half. That was only half? Shut up. Bah, 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 bah. It's fine. I like this area. I think it's really pretty. I have to hop off? Okay, get ready for work. Okay, I'm sending you nothing but the best vibes for a good solid day, and if it can't be a good solid day, then I'm sending you the strength to kick ass and get through it. I believe in you. You go show them how it's done, right? Can help with that, but I can totally relate. Bear's tummy issue started with liquid explosive, and that was how passing had started. It was, oh my god, yup. Yup. What had happened with Gru, so what had happened with Alfie was we had come home after I had done a mermaid swim. All that viral footage came from that swim, which is also why I've had a really hard time with the mermaid stuff, because every time, so like my bird got her diagnosis of like, yep, we're now in end of life care. She's gonna have a few months and she's gonna die. I got that after I did the Granville Island photo shoot, and not Granville Island, Stanley Park photo shoot, and it was a hugely successful thing. There was like a tour bus that went by and everybody was losing their minds, and it was so much fun. And the day I found out my grandma died, I was wearing that mermaid sweatshirt, which was also the thing I was wearing when Alice, I got rid of it. I was like, that's not staying in the house, it's done. Broke my heart. But yeah, like, Alfie used to get wildly anxious and excited when we would leave him. He had extreme separation anxiety, like extreme, like really bad. And I like blame myself a lot for it because I never dealt with it. Like I never did anything to try and help him with that, and I really should have. Like I failed him, but I didn't know any better. So I have a friend, a very dear friend. And we talked strategy with this lovely little bean in the background. And I made sure that the priority, I wasn't going to teach him tricks. I wasn't going to teach him anything. Yes, it's really cool when little dogs, puppies can do all kinds of cool tricks. The only thing I prioritized with him was crate training. And I prioritized it so hard that he has not even a care in the world. If you say, go Betty, he's still sound asleep, but if you say, go Betty, he'll go to his bed, he'll go in there, he'll tuck in, he'll sleep, he doesn't care. No harm, no foul. When I get home, he's totally fine. When I used to get home, Alfie would, like, he wouldn't pee himself, but he would get so over the top, shaking, vibrating, screaming excitement to see me. And that's how he died. So he had gotten so worked up and so excited. He had a tumor on his heart, which we didn't know about until after the fact, that burst. And, oh, it's snack time! Snack time! I didn't bring myself a snack. I didn't bring myself a snack! That's terrible. Why didn't I bring myself a snack? You guys get snacks. And I feel like it's all my fault, and I've never been able to shake this feeling that if I had taken the time, or if I had pushed harder when I felt something, I knew something was wrong with him, but the vet was like, no, it's probably just like seasonal allergies, that he's having a little bit of a hard time breathing. The weather was kind of crappy at the time, and I didn't listen to my gut, and he was 12 years old, so what was I gonna do? Oh, it's gone, it's empty? That's rude. That's rude! Okay, there's one more, there we go. Walk a little slower. Anyway, so what had happened with Gru was he came inside from that walk, and he was like mellow. Like he was like really flattening himself to the ground, and he didn't want to eat really, and then he jumped up on the couch and literally pooped himself. He pooped himself on the couch, and he'd never ever done that before. And when I looked at his gums were like ash white. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not getting the sound notification for them, and I don't know why. So, like, I hope that you're able to hear those, but I can't hear them right now, and I don't know why. It's so weird. I'm going to get a burrito. Big snack, yes. And hydrate. Wait, I missed the hydrate one too. Hydrate, guys. Hydrate. I think something happened in the update when it updated. Anyway, so then I scooped him up and he was like limp in my arms when we rushed him to the vet, which is what happened with Alfie. Alfie ended up having a seizure in the car. And he was screaming and it was horrible. What am I looking for actually? Branches? Oh, did I miss it? Oh, they're all up there. Are you shitting me? That's not close at all. Screw you. There's got to be branches down here somewhere, right? Did I do all that work just to have to go all the way up there to get branches? Like, I do not think so. I'm just going to wander around down here and see if we can find anything. There's branches. How come it won't show me these ones? Are branches not on my list of things that I need? It just disappeared, so it must have been. I missed 2 to 3 hydrates? This is crazy. Why? Oh my god. I'm so sorry, you guys. You better be hydrating, though. If you're seeing them, like, make me proud. Do your hydrates. We need roots. Okay, roots. So roots and branches. Let me just see if it's something in here. I don't really know where to go to fix this, though. Advanced audio see, it does say... I should be able to hear it, so I don't know... I don't know why. It's so weird, because it has it monitor and output. So I should be able to hear it, but I'm not sure why I'm not. Like... Okay, I'm gonna just test something really quick. Sorry to just do this like while you guys are in the midst of this, but I just want to see if maybe this is something that I can... Yeah, so it's weird. Advanced audio properties, monitor and output. Oh, I hear it now. It just had to be reset. Okay. Are they too loud for you guys? Is it too loud? Should I be turning it down a little bit? Is it too loud? How are we doing? How are we doing for... Yeah. My monitoring device is just my headphones. Like, I just hear it through the thing. Sounds good for you? Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. I missed a hydrate. I feel really bad. I'm really sorry about that, you guys. I will try to make it up to you if I can. Do you need some more chicken noises? I can do that. I can do chicken noises until I'm blue in the face. But yeah, so it was just like a really scary thing, and then having to go through that with Gru, and he's just like a little guy still, and it felt like too real. Like I was, you know, like, oh, are we doing this again? Like, I don't want to do this. I'm not ready to do this again, you know? And I've been having a lot of anxiety thinking that, like, what if he gets sick? And what if it's something that I can't fix? And what if? And, you know, we all play this what if game, and it's just not helpful, you know? I had breakfast, though, so I'm actually not hungry quite yet. But thank you for letting me know. It's snack break time for everybody else. But I still have a little ways to go. I have to kind of space it out, because if I put too much food in the old tank, my food doesn't process as fast as it should. TMI. And that's what causes, if food hasn't exited my stomach, then, and like sort of moving through everywhere else, if I put more food in, it causes acid reflux, which is just poo, and I don't love that for me. Boring trouble from the future only doubles it. Yep, the trouble will still come when it's time. It's true, right? Like, Don't go and do that. Don't borrow trouble. Actually like that. That's a good way to view it. Let's get some, I think we have, yeah, don't go borrowing trouble. Don't do that. And I know it's living in the future doesn't do anything. I'll say, like, I have, you know, losing my grandma. I've worried about losing my grandma like my whole life. My whole life has been fraught with the like, okay, what if this is the last time I see her? What if, what if, what if, what if? And I'm going to tell you straight up, it did not hurt any less because I'd been worrying about it all those years. When it actually finally happened, it didn't hurt any less. So it didn't make it any easier. You know, I'll just say, oh, thank you. Who was that? Was that Trellin? Did Trellin do that? Oh my goodness. You are so amazing. Like, I feel, please don't feel like pressured to do that every single time. I know, like, you've been so consistently doing that, and I am so grateful. I really, 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 really am. But I don't want you to feel like you absolutely have to every single time. I'm so sorry, but thank you. It's just wonderful. But yeah, it didn't hurt any less. I'll also say that, like, having a perfect goodbye also, and having a really shitty, awful goodbye doesn't make it any better. Like, it, either way, it doesn't, like, you still have, it may be a different kind of upset and a different kind of grief, but it doesn't change that it's still grief. It's still a bitch, you know? Like, I wasn't there when my bird died, and I hate myself forever. My beloved, and people might not understand, but like a parrot's love is not like, I mean, it's not less than my dog's love. It's just very different. It's almost more, because you really have to earn that. Like, that is not just given for treats and cuddles. Like, you have to frickin', you know? And I hate myself for that. And I was there for Alfie, and they both hurt. Like, I've never had pain, you know? I had amazing closure with my grandma. We both got to say everything that we wanted and needed to say before she passed. You couldn't ask for anything better than that, and it still hurt. Like, it almost killed me. Okay. So, you know, so it's just kind of one of those things. I don't know. I've just got grief on the mind after having filmed yesterday's video. So I think I also want to do a video just talking about what the delayed processing of that was. And like, kind of what I've been doing to help myself process that. Because I've got a couple of different tools that I've been kind of employing to work through some stuff. Because that's another reason it's important to know that you're autistic, to know the different ways that your brain works through stuff. Because the stuff that helps other people process doesn't really work that well for me. So the thing that works the best for me, that I've found so far, it's not comfortable though, it's a really uncomfortable thing to do, is to find music that recreates a similar feeling that I'm trying to, and I'm not good at pinpointing feelings, so this is very much happening inside my brain, is that I find, oh, I should check to make sure how many more of those do I need. Is I'll find music that recreates a similar feeling, if not the same feeling. Good, we're still good, we'll get a few more. I will blast that full blast, and then I'll either whip out the trampoline, hula hoop, or I'll just dance around in my apartment. And it's not dancing, it's like bodily just movement. And I look like a nut job. An absolute, like, this is not stuff I like to do in front of people, okay? Do this in the private of your office or your bathroom or your bedroom or wherever. And I just move my body, let the feeling, feel it. Just let it sit there. Don't try and stop yourself from crying, and don't try and stop yourself from being. And I just let it go until it starts to do its own kind of a thing. Like, it starts to, like, almost like the bubbles in a carbonated beverage as they finish, kind of everything kind of settles and all the foam is kind of like gone down. And then I'll stop. And I don't do it, like, I'll do it in bursts, and I don't do it every day because it's a lot. But that's the only way I found that I can process stuff, is to actually feel the feeling until it settles a little bit more. And every time it settles a little bit more. So, I don't know. I could stop talking about all this super depressing stuff. Didn't get a goodbye, perfect or shitty, and it still hurts. And it still hurts. Like, you know, I don't know. It's just, it's such an unreal kind of a thing. You don't, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of, people put a lot of pressure on themselves, but like, tragic things happen. Like, horrible things happen. It's not up to you for it to be perfect, you know? I didn't know that was going to be the last time I was ever going to see my grandmother when I went to see her that day. I had no idea that was going to be the last day. Yeah. It just so happened that the universe was like, okay, we're going to let this play out the way that it needs to. And I will be forever grateful for that, but it did not hurt less. Like, I still can't stomach it. Okay, I think, oh, for fuck's sake. I was gonna be like, okay, I think we're done. But we were already done. How rude. Okay, we need roots. We haven't found roots yet, and I'm a little concerned about that. So we are gonna do a little wander and hope that we can find roots that are more or less close by. Plus it adds the feeling of like, why do I feel like this? I've been so prepared. No, I wasn't. Yeah. I thought, I was like, okay, if I just imagine it and I just kind of live through it, it'll hurt less when it finally happens. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Living in some kind of horrific future where you've experienced the loss of whoever 5,000 times over does not make it hurt less. It does not. That's a lie. That is a punch you in the face kind of a lie. You know? I used to tell myself, well, I'm just preparing. Oh, look at, there's roots right here, and they don't show these ones as the roots that I can. That's the stupidest thing. I guess it's showing you the closest ones, but those aren't the closest ones, guys. What the hell? Come on. Get your shit together. Was experiencing symptoms, or was it trying to... Oh, what did I missed one. Hang on. You missed... Shit. I'm back. I'm just dealing with symptoms. Oh, okay. Totally. Do you want to talk about it? Is there anything you want to... Is there anything I can do to help? I don't know. I can stop talking about this stuff if it's too triggering as well. I don't have to. We don't typically get quite this dark in the live streams, just for future reference, but sometimes I do end up doing a little bit of a ramble. So feel free to direct the conversation if you want me to talk about something else, or not talk about anything. We can just hang out and DINO. You know, because we're making some good progress here. I'm not sure how we're gonna go and decorate this bad boy, but I think we might go a little bit ham. I'm thinking some bones, right? I think some reeds, maybe. Maybe there's some of the water there, but like we're gonna have to some branches, or not branches, but like, yeah, the big branches. I also haven't looked through the skins yet to see what they did to the other skins. It just so happens that mine didn't change enough for me to be like it wasn't like what they did to Harley. Oh my god. Guys, I didn't also tell you. I did something ridiculous. Don't laugh. If you think it's stupid, just keep that to yourself, because I think it's awesome. I turned Harley into a barbarian tiefling in Baldur's Gate 3. And it's amazing. It's amazing. She's so cool. I love her so much. I gave her like crazy makeup, so she's got like really dark makeup, and kind of the peach like underbelly color is her skin color. Her hair is black, and it's like half shaved and like back in a ponytail, and I used the big tall body style for her, because I imagine that she'd just be a tank. Like, she would just be like hefty, you know? And I was really happy. I was really happy about that. So yeah. Yeah, the last thing I can remember was her saying to me, it was begging us to visit, but it was close to the end of the... Oh, jeez. And the coworker gave me COVID, and she passed. I was sick in bed. Oh, jeez. No, it's okay. Just other things. Okay, you're okay. Good. Good. Yeah, I can share pictures of Harley, but I'm really sorry, Melly Pixie. That was such a shitty time, man. It was such a shitty time. I didn't get to see her nearly as much as I had wanted to. And then there was, you know, a little bit of family stuff going on at the time too that just wasn't really pleasant, and I don't know. You really learned a lot of people. I learned a lot of people, learned a lot about people during the pandemic, I found. That was a real time of like, okay, I see what's going on, you know? Do share pics. That Harley Tiefling sounds amazing. She is hefty, and I love it. She's a tank. And I love the Barbarian Intimidate. Oh, baby. We told that one chick off, and it was so satisfying, because every time we get to that part of the... Oh, I've never finished this game, okay? I've replayed this intro section like 1,000 times. And I got to tell her off, and Harley, like, rolled plus all of her, like, bonuses and shit. Something ludicrous, okay? And she was like, oh, hi, like, she stuttered, and she let the thing, and I was so... It's like, yes, you bitch. Harley will mess you up. Harley, the mighty, fierce protector of little potatoes and little tiefling children. It was so satisfying. And I also gave her, so she has her yellow, like goldy yellow markings on her face. And then I gave her, they had an option for like gold embellished horns. And I was like, oh baby, it's gonna happen. We're doing it. And I was actually even able to get the horn colors pretty close to her actual horns, because her horns are kind of brown and they get a little bit lighter at the top, at the tips. So I was really, oh, why am I still recording? It's just literally just me. But yeah, I will love to do that. Other things. Okay, I'm glad you're okay. That's, yeah. Oof. It's kind of weird. I always worry I'm gonna, like, cross a line for somebody or say something that just, like, triggers a whole mess of stuff. But what I wanted this to be was just, like, as much as it's like, yes, I'm gaming and I'm playing video games, I mostly just wanted it to be a space for us to hang out. I thought about doing live streams on the Courtney Literally channel. I just don't know how well I would cope with that without like some kind of a extra little distraction kind of a thing, you know? Because I could have done, oh, channel memberships, and I might still do that. We might still do maybe like a monthly just Autism Talk live stream down the road, maybe. But I thought this is like what I love to do. And I thought maybe it would be a fun way to like hang out, get to know you guys. You could get to know me a little bit better. Get to watch all of the quirkiness in real time without editing, which is just terrifying. I still don't know why I think I'm brave enough to actually do any of this. It's hysterical. We have so many of those to do. Oh my god. We're gonna starve to death. It's your stream, make it whatever you want. That was kind of the plan, you know? I just wanted to do something different. You know, I'm feeling very rebellious lately. Very, like social media. I just want to do things the way that I want to do them, the way that I used to do them back when social media was still fresh and new and we used to actually care about what our friends posted. Do you ever feel this? Like nobody comments and nobody has anything left to say. I don't mean you guys. I mean just like generally speaking. Like I've got friends or family who follow my other social media channels, and it's different now though, because now I'm sharing with the intent of actually sharing my world and not with the intent of like engagement and, you know, popularity. And I've been there, I've done that, I've been popular, I'm good, I don't ever want to be popular again. Fuck that noise, man. Oh god. You know what? Like, you go viral once, and yes, I recognize how fortunate I was to go viral multiple times across multiple different platforms, and I'll tell you, it is absolutely overrated. Absolutely overrated. Like, yes, did those shorts that went viral bring me in a few dollars? They did. And that was very helpful at the time because my business had hit a bit of a lull, so it was very helpful. But you can only be called a fat sea cow in a bra so many times before you're like, is this worth it? Is this worth my sanity? Oh, you've got knees. I can see your knees. Like, oh, shut up. It's because I'm a human in a mermaid costume. Of course you can see my knees. Like, what are you, stupid? Oh, God. But I can't say stuff like that, you know? That's not very nice. I keep hitting this rock. I want to move that rock. It's like totally in my way. Social media, yeah. Is screaming into the void, and it sucks. It just sucks. I kind of feel like we should all just be following each other, because that's all that I really want, is to follow my friends and follow people that, you know, encourage or inspire me, and hang out and like we used to. So I don't know if you noticed, like, I have a bit of a theme, like I'm going for a bit of a kind of 90s-esque vibe across my channel. Like, I'm trying to rekindle a little bit of something that you used to have at a different stage in my life, you know? Lurk mode again for another meeting. Okay, good vibes for a good, productive meeting. When we were living in LA, I used to walk to work, and I got moved at after working so hard to build oh no, mood at. Somebody fucking mood at you? Do you want me to hex them? Why? I cannot with people. Oh my god. Oh, whew. I am really sorry that that happened to you. That is such a reflection of what kind of a person, what a scummy, trashy, garbage person for doing something like that. Ooh. This has been part of my growth. I used to think that, like, the people saying these things were somehow still important, or somehow still, like, well, they're allowed to say these things, or they're allowed to have. You are not allowed. Get out of my face. You are not allowed to come into my world and wipe your shit-stained shoes all over my welcome mat. Get out. Oh, I can't with that. I can't with that. I don't know, dude. That is rough. That is really rough. It just makes me want to clunk some heads together, like... I have to maintain my chill, man. I have to maintain my chill. I hate that shit so much, though. I just think, like, what are we doing? I was actually thinking about this. Okay, so I was watching It. This is very loosely related, but not really. It's in the bullying realm, though. And the boys, like, they're the kind of nerdy boys, right? And they're sort of short and scrawny and whatever, and they're walking down the hallway, and the big, tough boys who are it's only circumstantial. It's only circumstantial. You happen to be older, so you happen to be more physically mature, so you can take it out on the less physically mature, the smaller boys. At some point, you're all gonna catch up. Like, run your mouth somewhere else. Like, oh my goodness. It just makes me crazy. I don't know. I've always been, like, the tallest of, you know, like, I'm taller than all the teachers, or I'm taller than all the other kids in my class. And there were kids that did actually sit. They would sit near me because, like, one kid that used to get stuffed in a locker, and he used to sit close to me because, I don't know, like, I wouldn't have let that happen. You know what I mean? Come hell or high water. Guess maybe that's a little bit, like, Harley there, but I don't know. Or like yesterday, or not yesterday, it was a couple of days ago. We had some lawn maintenance guys in the complex, and I don't know if he was the boss or what his deal was, but he was laying into one of his workers. I mean, screaming at him. Like, you're incompetence, you took too long to do this, and blah, blah, blah. And I appreciate, okay, like, this is why I work by myself. I have very high expectations of the people who are going to help me, are going to work with me. I expect things to be... But this is not the time or the place. You're having a problem with somebody? What kind of empowerment or encouragement do you think that you are instilling in this man? That guy looked so dejected. I was standing there, and as a witness, if he had punched him, I would have, as a witness, I would have been like, no, this was justified. This was fucking justified. This guy deserved to be clocked out. So what did I do? I went to I Googled them. I took my phone and I zoomed in so I could see the name on the truck. And I went and Googled them, couldn't find a phone number, so I kept digging. Eventually found a phone number and I called and I was like, so I don't know if you know, but there's a situation unfolding. Please, you need to do something. This is completely inappropriate. I'm sorry, none of the other men on the team said anything. Nobody else stood up for this guy or said anything. Now, I don't know the full story. I don't know the full story. I mean, maybe this guy's an asshole and maybe he did deserve a good talking to, but if you could have been there to see what I saw, that was unreal. Unreal. And the guy was, like, violent about it, too. Like, he kept, the way he was, like, shoveling the dirt off, like, really, like, aggressive, and then shaking out the tarp right in the guy's, like, face. And I was watching this, I'm like, no. How many other neighbors, like, saw something and didn't say something? Nobody wants to get involved. Nobody wants, are we gonna finish this in 6 minutes? I don't know. But nobody ever wants to say anything, and of course you don't want to say something because you don't want to get hurt. I get it. Nobody wants to get involved because they don't want to get... Because this is the day and age we live in, where it's not like you're going to get punched out. You might get, okay, lights out from this kind of a situation, right? But I'm like, this isn't the kind of world I want to live in anymore, man. This is just kind of trash. We effing did it! I want to celebrate, baby! Yes! Okay, open the family menu. Let's go. Oops. Yep. Good. Back. Okay, sweet. Let's just park it momentarily so we can get all the eggs loaded up. At least the tail, I mean, like, it goes down now. It doesn't just stick up, like, at the back, but I could say that kind of thing at work and just tell people off so much. Yeah. Would be nice. Pretty bad, though. Yep. I just can't. I can't believe it. Said I got to work, ran to the bathroom, cried until the... Oh my god, that just rips my fucking heart out, though. Like, really and truly? Like, I don't even know what to do with that, man. That is horrible. To have a day, they think I missed a word, and I know what I mean. Yeah, have a day. Have a day. Basically. Yeah. No one ever says anything. Nobody ever says anything. It's not always true, though. When I got beat up on the trail, and yeah, I do mean physically, like, it was, cops were called, it was a whole thing. There was a man who came to my rescue, and that was incredible. Like, if he hadn't have been there, I don't know how much more damage this other woman would have done to me. But he came to my rescue, and that is an incredible thing, and I will never not be grateful for him putting himself in harm's way, to help me. So, but I don't know what kind of a world we're living in these days. I don't know. Like, everybody is just every man for himself kind of a vibe. But I don't necessarily think that that's the... I mean, there is a time and a place. Obviously, if you're not safe to do so, you're not safe to do so. You know, you're not safe to get involved, you're not safe to get involved, but I almost feel like there's gotta be some kind of a system, you know? I just don't know. It's just rough. Rough and kind of crappy. Yeah, I got assaulted on the trail outside, not far from where I live. A woman had her dog off leash, and I had asked her to put the dog, to keep the dog away from my dog. And, I lipped her off good, and she got upset about that. That didn't warrant me getting beaten up on the trail. In hindsight, I could have handled myself differently, and I have learned henceforth that I will handle things differently moving forward. Do I have animal control on speed dial? Yes, I do. But yeah, it was bad. She ripped my lip. I don't have any scars, thankfully. She gave me a welt on my knee and various other scrapes and cuts and little bruises and stuff. But it was a real eye-opener for myself as well, because I was trying to keep her and her dog away from Gru, and he was just a baby at the time, and I was, like, holding on to him for dear life. But I couldn't bring myself... I didn't want to hurt her. At one point, I had to, like, kick her off of me, because I had the dog in my arms, so only my legs were free. But, like, she was hurting me, and I was still, like, more upset that I was gonna hurt her. And that's just fucked up. Like, I don't know what my brain was thinking. Like, my sense of self-preservation just took a side like took a step to the side, and I was like, no, I don't want to, because I was bigger than her too, and I didn't want to, it's just the stupidest thing. Like, it was really dumb. And I've never seen her since, and nothing ever came of it. They never found her. It's because she took off, and before the cops could get there, and what are you gonna do? Eric also actually got jumped by a guy not far from here. So it's like we live in a nice enough area, but occasionally you do run into them out here, which is rough. Yeah, it's partly I wonder if that's why he has a bit of a hard time, because I don't take him on that trail anymore. We don't go back there. And we especially don't ever go back there by ourselves if we do. But I wonder if that in part like stuck with him, if he's anxious about going on walks, in part because I am still a little bit anxious. So I take him to very specific areas now where I know that it's much safer for us to be. Knock on wood as I say that, so. It's trying to fill my tummy before the server resets, but. Oh, for God's sake. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me right now? Come on. 10 seconds to go and I'm dying to a stupid little... Oh, great. Did he go back? 2 seconds. That is the stupidest thing ever. That is the stupidest thing ever! How dare? Like, what a jackass. Yeah, people in general never treat me respectfully just because I'm different or being autistic. I feel that. Yep, because what I was doing was based in my excessively strong sense of justice and my need to very specifically follow the put your dog on a fucking leash rule. This is the hill I'll die on, so if anybody's watching this and they're like, well, my dog's a good dog and will set an example. You think you're such a good dog trainer? Set an example. Show us how it's properly done. Because idiots see other idiots with their dogs off leash and think it's acceptable. Oh, well, they're doing it, so I must be allowed to. If we all jumped off a bridge and you were invited to do the same, like, honestly, or however that stupid saying goes. But not as much as some trainers will tell you, but experiencing that during fear period, yeah, it could certainly affect his ability to cope with certain situations. Totally, right? From worse anxiety. Oh, man. Yeah, I did everything I could to keep him. And we're working very hard on it, and we're making a lot of progress. So really listening to my gut with him has been a bit of a game changer. And just kind of thinking, like, when you realize that a dog, this is the stupidest, like, of course I've always known that animals have feelings, and my dogs have, but something about this fluff ball, it's like, because he has so many similar issues that I have in terms of the kinds of anxiety and things that I'm sure it's like, it's all maybe related. I have a lot more patience for him now that I've kind of I've connected these two dots, and we've become a much better team because of it. I don't know. So, is triggering memories of animal control for you? Oh man, yeah, animal control. I wrote so many tickets. Oh, it's brutal, right? It's brutal. You would absolutely lose your mind in the area where I live. There are maybe like 5 halfway decent dog owners in this whole complex who actually grasp for a concept what it means to be a responsible pet parent. Holy hell, I can't with it. And in some instances it's tragic. In some instances it ends in fucking tragedy. We have coyotes and bears and cougars and lynx, raccoons, skunks, whatever else you want, eagles. But I'm talking about the big things. There was an incident. I don't know if it was last year or the year prior. Might have been the year prior. And all I heard was a woman screaming bloody murder outside. Like, I'm not going to repeat what she was saying because it's very triggering and it's absolutely horrific. But I found out what had happened later, and her dog had gotten snatched by a coyote on the trail. And of course they never found the dog, and that was, you know, the end of that. But, excuse me, the fuck was that? The fuck was that? What's the fuck? Hello? Heard something. Okay. And, I've eaten enough that I'll be okay. Unless I want to eat this thing. Eat this thing. Come here. Okay. And I found out later, I was like, you know, because the first thing I always ask, I'm like, was it on a leash? And it wasn't on a leash. And I'm sure that it could have still happened if the dog had been on a leash and a coyote, because we've had it happen. We've been so close. I had a coyote come within a leg's kicking distance to my dog in the dark on the path that we have to. They don't have lights there. We have to pass there to get to the lit area at night. So it's possible, but I also attach my leash to me so that if anything like that were to happen again, I'm very, like, aware of this. And much more careful than I used to be. Hey. Thank you. But yeah. And it's happened before. There was a man, this was another really tragic one though. He had his daughter's dog, and she'd passed away. And the dog it was off leash, and it got just coyotes in, coyotes out. It was in the newspaper and everything. And that was like overnight standby calls. Oh man. Constantly getting out and charging it. That's just brutal. Senior only mobile home. I work here, and the amount of horrid dog owning makes me mad. Yeah, it makes me so mad. How many obese dogs are around? Old people. Yeah, they've already fed them. That's a rough one. I think that there's like little like tools and things that you can. Wait, the toes. Look at the toes. The toes open and close. That's a nice touch. That's a really nice touch. Wait, do the fingers do it too? A little bit. Okay. It's just so hard, and I don't want to ever judge people. Everybody's doing the best that they can. I just, when it comes to living, because we are right next to a forest. Like, I could chuck a shoe and hit the forest. Like, we are on the forest. And it's not like the forest, oh, haha, I'm in the forest. It is like the forest, like, Eric once on 6 bears, he saw it on a run. Now, of course, some of them were babies, but a family of 6 bears. I've seen with my own 2 eyes a cougar walk across the path into the bush. My neighbor was like, "Yeah, I had a lynx sitting in my back area." The bears have followed us into the complex before. The coyotes are out in force all the time. So, you know, I just feel like this, what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? Put your animal on a leash. What are you trying to prove? Oh, you have some, what do you think? You're Dr. Doolittle or something? Like, ugh. Okay, anyways. Oh, we haven't finished getting all of our eggies. Gotta get all the eggies. Look at that, like, leathery kind of texture. That's nice. Like, that looks, like, it's looking pretty good. Oh, the blink's kind of fun. Look at that snoot. There's a little bit of a seam. That bothers me, but I'll get over it. It looks nice, though. They did a good job. I think this might be my favorite one. Sorry. I'm focused. I'm so focused. You're always, yeah, grateful you get big dogs. But that's just it. Gru is so good, though. Like, Gru sees them a mile away. Every single time that we've had a coyote follow us, Gru picks up on it. He's not a dink about it. He just does like a little something, and then sort of adjusts himself and like gets us to deal with it, you know. Okay, do we have enough yet? But yeah, we had one follow us. We've had them follow us before. And okay, let's place decorations. Let's buy some decorations. Let's place some decorations. Let's do the thing. Now, excuse me. Pardon me. What do we want to... Jeez Louise. I definitely want to do one of these. Reeds. Let's... Maybe some reeds in the back? What else? Turtle shell. A turtle shell might be fun. Because we are close enough to the water. Do we like those shells or do I like these shells better? I think I like these shells better. I'll do one of those. What else? Bum, 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 bum. I'll do some of these. Let's do 5. Oh, we'll do 5. What else? Or do we want to do a grass arch instead? Or maybe this. I've always wanted to use one of these, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Let's place some decorations. Now for this, you have to place these in a certain order because otherwise this just doesn't work. So I want this to be like the exit. This was actually Silver that showed me how to do this to make it feel like they're coming in and out, so they're kind of making a little mess of things. I think it's like I'm gonna have dragged. Come on. I saw you turn. Okay, what's the... Ah! Sorry, hang on. 1 second. 1 second! There we go. There. That's where I wanted it. Okay. See, that could be kind of fun, right? Is it rotate? Oh, it's rotate. It's R for rotate. I think I have to put the if I put the reeds down first, though. And do I want to put them at the back? I have no idea. This is going to look pretty bad until it starts to make sense. So, have a little faith, people. Have a little faith, okay? Got rid of the dogs, granted. I think it was, oh my god. Jeez. It's rough. It's rough. I don't know why people can't just be a little bit smarter about things. Like, it isn't like, oh, well, my dog deserves the freedom, or like, blah, blah, blah. Well, good for you. You're not the only person. And I know I'm not the only person, too. But this isn't like, you know, like, I'm not trying to make some kind of a stupid point here. I think, like this? Let's see. Let's see what I think of that. I mean, like, I don't know how I... Oh, it's in the middle of the nest. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, hang on. We're gonna just make 2 adjustments. Okay, we're gonna go... do this one more time. I just wish it could be up a little bit higher, so I don't know why it's like... I don't want that part to be quite in the middle like that. So maybe, like, I'll put this right in the middle of the nest. Oh, the shells are being squished now. That's crappy. This is not going to work as well as I'd like. Maybe... Oh, no. Now it's bugged. See that? How it's blue? Ugh, I hate that this happens. Okay, close. Hang on. That's a bug I really wish that they would fix, because it'll stay like that, like, forever. And I can't bloody stand that. It makes me so... Okay, let's maybe try one of those. I'm gonna get a few more of these. And what about instead we're gonna do... Is it this one or is it that one? Like, who cares? We're just gonna buy them all. I've got tons of marks right now, so... Whoa! That's not an arch, though. Does that look like an arch to you? That does not feel like an arch. That feels like just a big frickin' mess. Although, it kind of looks cool there, though. And, like, what if we put this... like, back there? Right? Oh. Did they actually adjust this? Because this actually doesn't seem as flaky as it did before. I don't want to say anything, just in case I actually jinx this. Oh, come on, let me add. Just let me add one more. You're so rude. See, I don't love that this doesn't stand, like... like, up. Like, it goes out to the side. That's annoying. Please? I think I'm actually able to change the, like, the space in which you can place stuff. And part of me really wants to try making it a bit bigger so people can have more room to decorate. Okay. Okay, look, man. That's kind of working. I don't know about that thing, but, like, I like these ones. It's in my house. It's in my house. Oh, I'm stuck in my house. Okay. I was like, how do I save? I'm like, no, it's already saved. Yeah, pet ownership comes with responsibilities. Is in a designated areas. Yep. Yep. It's just people in this neighborhood just don't care. And then they're like, oh, my dog's friendly, my dog's friendly. And I'm like, well, mine actually isn't. And I hate that he isn't. But mine isn't. And if your dog comes over here, my dog's on a leash. And he's behaved right now. Your dog charging my dog is unacceptable. I will defend my dog if I have to, you know? Honestly, Courtney bothering to train their small dogs is such a refreshing thing to see. Yes! No, we're working so freaking hard. Like, every single day, we're working on it. Every walk we go on is like an opportunity to... He's like, but Mama, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? He's like, don't wake me up. I'm busy. I'm busy sleeping. I saw you. Okay, I want to see what the baby looks like. Let's just see what the baby looks like. Oh! 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 Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god! Come on! Come on, man! Yep. You have to do what you have to do to keep your dog safe, and if people are gonna be that fucking stupid, then be that stupid. Fine. Like, this is the cutest damn thing I've ever seen. I think I have died. Wait! Look at the mouth, watch the mouth. That's nice secondary action. That is excellent, look at that! Oh, 10 out of- What the f- Did you see that huge bug? No. No bugs in the game. Go away. I want to eat you. Ah. Oh, wait. Makes a little. Oh, I don't like that thing. That thing's gross. Oh my god. We are seriously, like, the model is so different and it's so cute. Look at his little derpy face. Oh, God. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's so cute. Come on. Rawr. Rawr. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Oh my god. Oh, its swimming is so cute. Unacceptable. Unacceptable! Got a little hidey spot over here. This is adorable. This is- wait, we're gonna be like the same size. It's gonna come and eat us. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. Let's not say we did. Look at how cute. I'm just a little baby. Okay. Alright. Boom. I was curious. I was like, I don't feel like making a whole brand new crock since I've already taken the time to properly grow this one. I just wanted to see what it looked like though. I love this. I think this is really good. Like, they did a nice job. You're restoring my faith just a little bit. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then we will be continuing on. Okay, I am back. What did I miss? What did I miss? The babies are just smaller adults. Yes, they're good. Some of them are a little bit less, but some of them are pretty cute. Occasionally glancing at the chat and have concerns. But occasionally having, yep. But like kicking doors. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I don't think that's what's going on here. Okay, let's also just, I think we need to switch to somebody else because we've got a few minutes left here before the end of all of the things. Who should we work on? I feel like, or do I want to just roam around on Harley for a bit while we chat? And I'm kind of thinking if I want to move, I kind of want to move Harley's nest. I have been like chewing on this, right? Yeah, Harley, Harley, Harley. See, look how it gets a little bit dark here and then it gets a little bit lighter at the tips. And I was actually able to do that for my, yeah. So I love her so much. She's my whole world. I love her. Can you freaking tell that I love her so much? Okay, she's the best. Look at you, pretty beast. Okay, let's wander her bum back over to, because where am I? I'm in White Cliffs right now. What the hell am I doing in White Cliffs? I have no idea. Look how pretty. I should have maybe done the stripes on the tail a little bit, but it's so little. Like, it just wouldn't have read as nice. And I did a pretty good job. I'm looking at the model that I made of her. I didn't make the model. It was a little green one that I got at Save On Foods of all places. Eric got it for me and I painted it. I really want to repaint this one because that was the original plan. It's the Papo Triceratops figure, and I do still kind of want to do that, but I love the little ones so much. Is it just echoes of my own feet? Because that's startling. If that's just echoes of my own feet, like, that just scares me. Like a tiny bit. White Cliffs, well, I can't imagine why that area is called that. Could it be all the White Cliffs? Yep. Gonna drive to work now, drive, and watch stream. Oh my gosh. Drive safely, though. Do not let me distract you. I will be, like, devastated if something happens, so don't let me distract you, please. Yeah, I love Harley so much. I love her so much. I feel like I haven't played this game in ages, though. Oops. Buzz off. Buzz off! I will mess you up. Harley takes no shit. She stomps around with her hefty stompies, and she means business. You yelling about? That critter is just screaming at us. I always distract you. No, I don't want to do that, though. Driving is dangerous and important. It's mysterious and important. Why does it look like that's a sad face? There's like a sad face on that tree. It doesn't look like it now, but for a second it did. I'm excited for them to add more like environmental quests, like interacting with the environment. I am excited for that. Because right now it feels a little bit bland. Like, if you're just playing solo, it's a little bit bland. You know, because I don't have like the interactions with other players, or I don't have the interactions with other creatures as much. So I am looking forward to them adding a few little extra things for the people who do play this game by themselves, you know? It does make me nervous though. What's this game gonna be like when they do add AI dinosaurs? And what is that gonna actually look like? Like, are they gonna be, like, can you group with AI dinos? Are you gonna be able to quest with AI dinos? Are they just gonna be around for as something for the predators to eat? What's their intelligence level actually gonna be like? What are they gonna look like? Are they gonna be the same species as us? I have so many questions. Holy cow. But yeah, I'm going to show you where my nest currently is. You can see where it is on the map. And I'm going to show you where I'm thinking maybe of moving it. How many marks do I have also? Because if I have 624 marks. That sucks. That's lame. We'll have some questing to do. And I know I could use the Potbot Bank to do it, but because I really enjoy spending time on Harley, I usually will actually quest with Harley, which is like slow and tedious, but come on. Look at her. Just look at this thing. Look at her. She's so spectacular. My whole damn world. So, yeah, so I'm so excited that I made her a Baldur's Gate character too, though. Like, what a nerdy thing to do. But I was just able to do it so well, though. She looks so good. Oh. So right now, I just walked into a tree. Oh, that was good. Okay. So that happened. They will be, so far as I know, AI. But they've mentioned having dinosaurs that you interact with for quests. And I don't know if those are just going to be like they show up for when they show up and then they disappear when they disappear kind of a thing. Or if all of the AI dinosaurs will have the ability to be interacted with in that way. I don't know. It's all very speculative, like what I'm talking about. And it could be a long time before we even see any of that come to the game, because this game's still in development, right? And they have a lot of other things that they're kind of working on alongside everything that they're doing. I am a little bitter because I feel like the TLCs could have waited to get some of the other stuff, but now I don't know if the TLCs are happening because they're also adding hidden mechanics that we don't know about yet to each of the updated dinos, so there's that for a potential. I will say, like, the amount of times that they change the stats and stuff for the dinosaurs is getting a little frustrating. So I was happy because Mama Trike here, she got a little bit of a boost to a few things. But it's like you can't ever count on it to be stable, and that's a little problematic for me. Which is why I make such an effort, because she's my comfort character. It's why I make such an effort to make her exist, not just in this. Are you gonna attack me? I would dare you to, honestly. Like, you are gonna get the long end of my frickin' horns here, man. I make sure she exists in a lot of other ways. Like, I do a lot of art of her, and I do, like, I have a figurine of her now so that she exists outside of this world in the off chance that something really shitty ever happens to this game and I have to run screaming in the other direction. Hang on! The frickin' mod is gone again, isn't it? The bonus food mod is gone. Oh, no. That is getting old. Every time they update, that frickin' mod disappears for a while. That is a bummer. It's usually right through here. There's, like, nests on the ground and stuff. So that's why I still haven't gotten rid of the feed me command. So if you play on this server and you just don't want to deal with having to feed your dinosaur, you can just use the feed me command to feed them. Here's where my nest is right now. And it's cool, but it feels a little bit too, like, out there. You know? It is kind of like a throne, and I kind of am, like, overlooking the whole situation, and I kind of like that. What I'm thinking is when I was still playing on Wild Amber, I had a spot, if I can think of where the hell it was now. Let's just go wander over there. We were there earlier in the stream. You like my skin? Thank you. At 12:40 p.m. I just walked into a tree. I love, if you guys ever feel like clipping anything, I know they've made it easier now, but if I ever say something absolutely ludicrous like that, you'd be doing me a solid by clipping it. And feel free. Anything that you want to clip, just clip it. Because it's hysterical. And going through and seeing what you guys have clipped, some of them are so precious. And I like the Nanaimo bar one, Trellin. Like, I was being myself laughing. It's like, what the hell? Did I really? I guess I did. I'm such a dweeb. But some of them are so good. I love this skin. I didn't love this skin when I was first looking for skins, but this is the one that stuck with me the best, and it's now my favorite skin. And I am also realizing now that Harley is more than her skin. She is, she's like an essence. She is a spirit, you know? So I'm gonna try, hopefully, if it ever changes again, or they do another overhaul or another update, that I will be okay. I will figure, if they make it so I have to repaint my mini, though, death will come on swift wings. I don't mean that literally. I'm just joking. I am quoting The Mummy, in case you didn't get that. Do you know how much in my childhood I actually got in trouble for that kind of stuff? Where I would quote a movie and somebody thought that I was being serious? Like, I once said to a kid who was pissing me off while we were coloring, I said, "You're a sad, strange little man." And that came from Toy Story. People think I'm being serious. You're not being serious. After that, did I have a more conversation? Oh, man. And I still haven't tried the Kraft Dinner and maple syrup. I still haven't tried it. I'm sorry. I am going to try it. Maybe I'll try it today. I actually feel like maybe I'll have Kraft Dinner today. And a little maple syrup. Because I'm really curious. I've never heard of that, and I've never tried it, but I am very curious. So this is where her nest is on, or was on Wild Amber. So I was wondering if maybe I like this better. I don't know. It's a little bit more cozy, and I think that it feels a little bit better, but I also, hang on, I think I can actually get up here. I think this was part of why I liked it. Hang on, can I? Oh, I thought that I could. Yeah, I can. So, because this is giving, like, Pride Rock vibes. And I kind of love that for me. So I was like, also, I like having the trees Here, I don't like that the other nest just feels so out in the open, okay? So this is option 1, right? And I kind of think that that's going to be the place. I'll show you the other one more time so we can see it. A craft dinner emote? Oh my god, Katie. You didn't say the magic word. I made the mistake of quoting Terminator. Oh no, what did you do? All the time, but most people talk to get my references. Yeah. For repeating lines. Yup. I get in trouble for it. I don't like it. I don't like that I get in trouble for it. I also quote like some pretty obscure shit sometimes. Here's another kind of an option, but I don't like how... I actually really like that other space. Maybe I'll just do that other space. Ugh, it's so tough to know. Because the other one is good. Yeah, you better run. It's the circle of life. Right? I kind of like that, though. It makes me feel happy. It's cozy. So maybe I'm gonna just take one last look and see how I feel about it. Because now I think... Yeah, Terminator 2 is probably one of my, like, all-time favorite movies. For what that's worth. I liked I just didn't grow up with the first one. The first one was, like, before my time on this earth. I think was the second one also before my time on this earth? I can't remember. Where is my stupid nest? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We should also eat food. Is it, like... Oh, it's over there. Okay, we're gonna get food first. Stamina? Who is she? Before my time. I think, well, didn't it come out? It was still, was it in the 80s that movie came out? When did it come out? Somebody help me. Yeah, 84. October 26th, 1984. That's before my time. When did the Terminator 2 come out? 1991. So I didn't end up seeing that for a while. Oh my god. 1991. I was just a wee. I was a smart. I was in elementary school. Oh, sorry, the Terminator. Terminator, the movie, The Terminator. I love those movies, though. I like that world quite a bit, that storyline. Like, I really enjoyed the Sarah Connor Chronicles. Bursting forward into life. See, this just feels a little bit unstable. I don't like this. I think I did like it, and I think if the server was like a fuller server and then I could sit up here and just kind of like oversee stuff. But I think the other area might just be a little bit cozier. Yeah, no. The Lion King I saw in theaters. And The Lion King I saw in theaters definitely more than once. And I definitely, like, conned my mom and my grandmother into taking me to see that a few times. The Lion King's, like, one of my all-time favorites, too. That movie, like, holy smokes. That's, like, so much of my personality is that movie. I used to draw lions. I was part of, do you remember the Lion King fan art archive?
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Hydrate, you bastards! Hydrate! Of coffee, but my mug is empty! No! Your mug is empty. Look, my mug's pretty much, like, there's like a tiny, oh, you can't, if I pour it, you're gonna see it pour out, but there's a tiny little bit left. Oh, tiger nets. Let's maybe do some questing, because we're gonna have to do some questing. Gotta hydrate. But yeah, I have a lot of the action figures and stuff from that as well. Like, my mom was pretty cool and hooked me up with, I think I have two versions of, I think I've got 2 versions of Simba as well in that one, and yeah, the whole, like, play sets and all of that. I'll never be able to get rid of it because I love it so much. Every time. Okay, let's head back to the new spot because I think that's going to be where I want to do it. Had a big stretch and no one is home to say, ooh, big stretch. Oh no! Big stretch. Okay. Big stretch. No big stretch. That is awful. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm yawning again. Whew. Too much yawning. Okay. So let's head down this way. And I think we actually have enough of everything to just build it there. I don't, because there's reeds. What do I need? Reeds? Is it reeds and roots or reeds and sticks? Or is it reeds, roots, and sticks? I think I have all three. See, this is fun because it has two entries. It has the water, like the entry down the front, and there's also the entry up the side, so I can sneak up. I can sneak up from here. And then I could just nook it right in here, and that would just feel like real cozy. And then I have this area. Oh, speaking of water, I should probably get some water. Public performance licensing service. Ooh. 25 years old, so I think that's the what? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That would be cool. It's such a good movie. Oh, is there a spot here to drink? There is. Nice. I always forget, like, this is that area that you used to come in off the trail, and it's totally different now. I'm still not used to Grand Plains. I just feel like I haven't been to Grand Plains in a while, so it's like, that's kind of crazy. Oh shit, guys! It's been 3 hours and 8 minutes. We should probably start thinking about wrapping this up. So, I don't think I'll do her new nest obviously this round. But I think we're gonna do... I think we are gonna move the nest over here. Because I feel like I might like this better. And for decorating, it might be a little bit more fun. And less, like, perched atop a frickin' mountain. What do you think, Harley? Is this gonna be a good spot for you? She's like, yes. Yeah, this is the Pride Rock. This is our little spot here. So then we have our own little, like... Right? And you can do the big roar. She do a sit. She do a sit. She a good girl. She a good Harley. I don't know what happened. I did not expect a Triceratops to be like... Because Triceratops was never my favorite. Like, it's always been one of my favorites. It's never been, like, my top most favorite. I love her so much. She is, like... I don't know, like a mother figure, like you just, I'm not sure what the deal is. Like, she just heals a part of something. I don't know. I love her so much. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, sneepy babies. Okay. That said, though, we are gonna do the thing, cause like, yo, listen here, yub yub. We are gonna here. Like, I can't believe it's already the frickin' end of the stream. Like, that went by too fast. And now I'm gonna have to edit my video because I've got so much stuff happening for the rest of the week. So I gotta make sure that I'm just waiting for this to... Uh-oh. It's glitching. Log out. Okay. Quit. Good. Now just I don't have dinosaurs yelling in my ears. That's what's helpful here. Oh, yeah, I wandered away. Oh, excuse me. Is annually and for unlimited. Whoa. I didn't even know where you go to find out that information. Like, that's crazy. For a single viewing, pretty cheap for multiple. That's interesting. You're so welcome for another great stream. I can't tell you guys how much I love hanging out with you and just doing these streams, and it's been so good. And thankfully, the roof guys and the guys pressure washing have been pretty decent. So am I actually like turning this into 15 different sips? There's like 2 dots left in here. All done. Look at me. That's my first beverage of the day. I still have to finish all of this. And then probably 1 or 2 more teas to try and get through it all. Just got back in time to say goodbye. Oh, for sure. Thank you for the stream. I'm so glad got to make it to more of these. I'm so happy to have you guys here, man. It's so cool. You've been following me since Courtney Mermaid and everything, and you still stick around, and you don't know what that means to me. It's like every time you guys pop in, I'm like, thanks. All right, my beautiful peoples. I will see you guys again on Thursday. Now, Thursday is going to be a bit of an interesting one because I actually have to take a certain. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. A certain hairy beast in for a dental cleaning. So hopefully that doesn't tinker with my schedule too much. It shouldn't because I drop him off, I come back, I stream, and then I go get him. So it shouldn't. But if it does, I will keep you updated probably on Blue Sky and let you know what the scoop is. So hopefully it's gonna be fine. Stop, I'm gonna cry. Don't cry. But just know that I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. And Mystery Fox made it to work, and that's important. So you have a good day. And that's it. That's all for now. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I look forward to seeing you again on Thursday. Bye for now.